This is Jay Turner alongside Robert Bauer. Our studio producer is Todd Belcher, and this is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Tip-Off. The Trojanettes got 31 points from Abby Varney on Tuesday night to lead Barren County to win number 22 of the season, and Ashley Atkinson added 12 as they combined for 43 of the Trojanettes' 48 points. Russell County under 50-year head coach Brett Blankenship is 17-9 on the season. They lost to Whitley County in overtime Monday night, 51-47, which during the game, Russell County had a 17-point lead in that game, but ended up losing in overtime 51-47. It broke a 7-game win streak for the Lady Lakers. They shot a poor 29% from the field in that game. Lady Lakers are out of District 16 with Monroe County, Metcalfe County, Cumberland County, and Clinton County, and are the number 2 seed of the 16th District, and will play Monroe County on Monday night, the 3rd seed at Russell County in the 16th District Tournament. Cumberland County and Clinton County will play the 4-5 game on Sunday, with the winner taking on number 1 seed Metcalfe County. The Lady Lakers are 5-4 against 4th Region teams, but have only played Warren East outside the 16th District, losing to the Lady Raiders by 14. Barren County is 12-6 against Russell County, going back to 2006, with the Trojanettes winning the past 6 in a row. 2006 was the year Russell County moved into the 4th Region. Last year, the Trojanettes won the ball game over the Lady Lakers 63-31. Abby Varney had 19, Katie Elmore had 12, and Katie Geralds had 11 points in that win. Barren County is 10-1 at home. Their only loss, a 6-point loss to Pulaski County. The Trojanettes are ranked number 2 in one poll in the 4th Region, number 4 in another poll, and are a 9-point favorite tonight in one rating and 5 points in another. So it could be a pretty interesting basketball game. Russell County is ranked 4th in the region in one poll and 5th in another. Barren County ended up the 2 seed last night after being tied for first with Warren East with a pill bottle draw. And the Trojanettes will now play Allen County Scottsville, the 3 seed in Scottsville, in the 2nd game on Monday night, following Warren East against Glasgow. The Trojanettes have played well down the stretch, playing 5 and 6 of their last 7, and hopefully the confidence will continue here as the Trojanettes take on the Russell County Lady Lakers. And by the way, if you can't make it to the basketball tournaments beginning Monday night, you can tune into the broadcast of every 15th District and every 4th Region tournament game on both 104 The Score and Nash 103.7. The only radio network in the region for all 20 postseason tournament games. The 15th District games will also be live streamed on BCHS Live. So the Trojanettes are 22-7, Russell County 17-9, and Robert, could be a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, I think it will be. You know, they are a very solid basketball club. They always have a really good team, run a solid offense, and you know, one of the things I think we need to do tonight is be fundamental. Going into, you know, this is really preparation for what will be Monday night. Going into that Allen County game that you talked about, you know, they've got kids that can score it, but we have to be fundamental, take care of the basketball, don't turn it over like we did the last time we played them, and we've had a tendency to do when we don't play well. When we play well, we take care of the basketball, we get the other team to turn it over, we get plenty of points off of that. So our press has been really good for us lately. Anticipate us trying to pick up some variety of that early. You know, and we adjust and shift that throughout the game based on how the other team responds to it. So, you know, there's some extra nerves for obviously 2 of our better players tonight, and Katie and Abby play their last home game. It's not senior night. You know, you get that safeguard, that extra game in case it snows or any of those things. So we had that Tuesday, but this is the last game they'll play on this floor. And both of them have been really good players for us, and 2 really good kids. Not just wearing a Trojanette uniform, but just representing BC. So you want them to play well in their last game on the floor and not have the nerves that come along with that possibly. But all in all, you've got to perform well. And what I like on our schedule, we have had a tough schedule overall. You look at Russell County schedule and you look at our schedule, ours is by far tougher. You can say that for several people, not only in our district, but in our region too. And what I like, we are finishing the season with 2 really good opponents. You know, 2 quality opponents. It's not like we're going to come out here and win 75-25 or something like that tonight. if you win, you got to play well, just like we did against Taylor County the other night. So all preparation for Monday. So hopefully this one goes well, and we get a win with some confidence going into that do-or-die type situation against Allen.
Russell County was 7-23 last year, 8-20 the year before that. Brett Blankenship in his fifth season, 72 wins and 73 losses. Again, as I mentioned in the pregame a minute ago, against fourth region teams, Russell County's 5-4, but they've only played one team outside the 16th district in the fourth region, and that's Warren East. They lost to the Lady Raiders by 14, but all the other games in the fourth region have been against their district opponents. They lost to Metcalf twice by 1 and 11. They defeated Clinton by 18 and by 5. Monroe County a win. They won both of those 5 and 1, and they split with Cumberland County, losing by 4 the first time and winning by 7 the second time. Well, we got more to come in the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to tip-off. Barren County, Russell County here, the last regular season game, and it's here on Bobby Steenbergen Court. Trojanet basketball on 104 The Score.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
What I really like with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Here at the Business Department, we offer 5 different career pathways: accounting, admin support, entrepreneurship, management, and marketing. We're also adding travel and tourism to our department also.
Name one career field that doesn't use business skills. You can't, because business skills translate across all careers.
Well, the FBLA and the business pathways are so much fun, and the teachers are amazing. Miss Wright, Miss Rush, and Miss Childress are like my moms at school, and they're awesome. I personally love the marketing pathway, and that's the pathway that I have completed. And so it's a lot of fun, and you get to do co-op your senior year if you've completed the pathway. My co-op is amazing, and I love it here. But the business pathway just has allowed me so many new opportunities to meet new friends. My best friends are in the business pathway, and I met them when I was freshman. And we have just completed this pathway together and had so much fun.
Just 55 points a game. They give up 45. They shoot 38.5% from the field. They made 139 threes this year, average of 6 per ball game at 27%. They shoot 65.6% from the free throw line and 30 rebounds a game. The Trojanettes are averaging 54.3 points a game, holding their opponents to 40.5, shooting just over 43% from the field as a team. 89 three-point shots made. That's an average of 3 a game at 29.3%. Just over 68% from the foul line and 27 rebounds. On the area schedule tonight, brought to you by CRS Construction, providing exceptional construction service with the highest attention to detail. Not a whole lot of games tonight. The rest will be played tomorrow night, I'm sure, with the regular season finales. And tonight, Caverna is at Metcalfe County. Girl doubleheader. Also another girl doubleheader. Allen County Scottsville at Todd Central. Greenwood's at Warren East and a boy-girl doubleheader. And South Warren's at Franklin Simpson. That's also a doubleheader. And one more doubleheader. Cumberland County is at Greene County. Some single games tonight has Monroe County girls at Warren Central, Bowling Green girls at Mercy Academy in Louisville, and Hart County girls hosting Marion County. We'll come back with the starting lineups of tonight's game. The first one between the Barren County Trojanettes and the Russell County Lady Lakers when we return to Bobby Steenberg in court in a moment on 104 The Score.
We start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the Three Little Pigs houses and they have to build something and test it and all of these sorts of things, they start that kind of problem solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to collaborate, they have to learn how to work well together, how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences, and you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
Classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students like continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen like go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to like bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students, is just so, I feel like, such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career, like pathway in general, not just like the pathway here, but just this career, I feel like can be a great opportunity. The flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay. That's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
First game of the doubleheader on this Thursday night, last night of the regular season. And again, if you can't make it to the basketball tournaments beginning Monday night, you can tune into the broadcast of every 15th District, every 4th Region tournament game from Diddle Arena on both 104 The Score and Nash 103.7 FM, the only radio network in the region for all 20 postseason tournament games. And the 15th District games will also be live streamed on BCHS Live. Starting lineups for the Russell County Lady Lakers under fifth-year head coach Brett Blankenship. They'll start number 20, Rachel Boland, a 5'10 junior, averaging 11 points and 9 rebounds a game. Anaya Coffey, number 4, a 5'7 sophomore, averages 9 points and 5 rebounds. Addie April, number 3, a 5'5 8th grader, averaging 8.6 points a game. Aisha Sutton, number 11, a 5'6 senior, averages 8.3. And Carly Luttrell, number 15, a 5'7 junior, averages 5 points a game. They only have 2 seniors on the entire roster, and Sutton being one of the starters. And they'll bring in Jeteria Coffey off the bench. She's played quite a bit for the Lady Lakers over the past 4 years. She averages just over 4 points a game. Barren County Trojanettes under 9th-year head coach Piper Lindsay. Her assistant coaching staff, Scott Chapman, Brent Spillman, and Michael Toms. Number 3, Katie Murphy, 5'6 senior, 3.4 points a game. She's played in 14 games this season. Abby Varney, number 11, named to the first team All-4th region, a 5'8 senior, averaging just under 18 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. Elmore, number 10, a 5'6 junior, just under 7 points a game at 6.8. Kate Knowles, a 5'7 junior, wears number 30, just under 5 points a game at 4.8. And Ann Ashley Atkinson, number 35, a 5'8 sophomore, averaging just under 5.5 points and 5 rebounds a game for the Trojanettes. The top 5 teams in the 4th region in the last poll of the season. Franklin Simpson remains the number 1 team in both polls. In the Cantrell ratings, Barren County was 2nd, Bowling Green 3rd, Russell County 4th, Warren East 5th. And in the Bowling Green Daily News final poll of the season, Franklin Simpson, Warren East 2, Bowling Green 3, Barren 4, and Russell County number 5. Following our broadcast here on 104.7 FM, The Score, and 12:30 a.m., WCDS Glasgow, online at 104thescore.com and BC Live.
Well,
this is it, final regular season game.
It feels like a Friday, but it's only a Thursday.
That's right. That's right. Every day is Friday. Don't you forget it.
Well, it's a luxury of being retired.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, really. As many games we've had this year.
That's true, and it's only getting to ramp up. So
yeah, here we go. We got the busy time getting ready to hit Monday night.
That's right. So looking forward to it. I know we're excited to be on our home floor one more time, one final time, and hopefully we got a good crowd kind of slowly filling in here on a rainy night. I know it's easy to stay home and watch us on BC Live, and that group does a really good job, so it makes it even easier when you got that luxury.
Yep, the officials are Jared Combs, Adam Clark, and Willem Tolley, as the officials are sponsored by Monticello Banking Company, NBC, a proud supporter of Barren County basketball. Back with a tip-off in a moment on 104 The Score.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities and it has prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
It's not about having kids know content knowledge, like, hey, I memorized this order of things, or I know that. It's actually basically like a knowledge acquisition process. Do I know how to get knowledge? Do I know how to research? What's my question? How do I know when I've learned this? How do I know when I'm ready to go to the next thing? So for them in the STEAM process, what we look at is, what's our question first? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal when it's all said and done? I try to have models for the kids. We discuss things. We look at examples from the real world. And ultimately in the end, they have to figure out the engineering process for themselves. I'll provide them with materials. I'll provide them with instruction, even some direction. But ultimately in the end, they have to build these things. And that's the kind of real world stuff they're going to have to work through. That stuff will take them far beyond what they learn here. It's all about trying things, taking risk, and then applying what you've learned in a classroom to what you do in life, and then being able to develop techniques that you can use. outside these walls.
I really like the hands-on aspect because I have several students, particularly this year, being that we do have such large gaps from our COVID time, that are having some trouble with reading. They struggle to do that. So when we do the hands-on and they're able to see the models and to watch me do it and do it, that is taken completely out of the equation, and it gives them the confidence to really shine and do all these smaller tasks.
Building that foundation of how students can use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, making those connections with the classroom teachers and what they're doing in their classrooms as well. And sometimes they don't have the time to do those project-based type things. In our STEAM lab, they're able to do that. And then also with our Project Lead the Way, students are really thinking about how to build and solve real-world problems, presented with scenarios, and then they have to
and believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Russell County in navy blue uniforms, red numbers and letters trimmed in white. They've got white letters trimmed in red. Russell across the front of their jerseys. And the Barren County Trojans in her home white with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Trojanettes moving from left to right as we see it from the broadcast location. Russell County right to left. And the last regular season game here at home, and the final game of the season at home for two seniors, Katie Murphy and Abby Varney. Katie Murphy's been around since the 7th grade.
Well, we've sure enjoyed it.
Let's hope that she can continue even further as we get into tournament time. Adam Clark will toss it up as Atkinson got the tap against Bolin, and the Trojanettes will set it up. Katie Murphy will leave it out front with Katie Elmore. 2-3 zone by Russell County. Bounce pass right side over to Elmore. They go down to the corner to Murphy. Kicks it back cross court to Atkinson. Atkinson putting down the dribble. Bounce pass left corner Gerald. Gerald sends it back out now to Atkinson. Diagonal pass right corner. Murphy for a three. It is off the mark. And offensive rebound. Nope, it's going to be tied up as Varney got tied up with Sutton. And it'll be Russell County basketball. So they go into a 1-2-2 press here. Bolin gets it over to Sutton. Sutton now sends it back to Bolin. Bolin, right side corner to Luttrell. Back around the perimeter. They set it up once again. Sutton goes left side with it. Working with it is Abril. Abril back out top. Round to the horn to the right. They give it to Sutton. Out top to Bolin. She's guarded by Varney. Now working with it. Picks up her dribble. Goes right side with it over to Coffey. Coffey brings it out. Straight away out to Abril. Back over to Coffey on the right side. Coffey looking for the cutter as they kick it back around the perimeter. Here's Bolin working into the paint. Forces up a shot. No good. Got her on rebound. And going to be a foul on the Trojanettes.
We were a little delayed, I think, because we were trying to slide over and help, and the shot came off, ricocheted very quickly right back to her.
Bolin's pretty good size. They got her listed 5'10". She may be a little taller than that.
Maybe so.
As Varney works with her inside. They go back to the right side. There's a three ball in the air that is short for Luttrell. Barren County with the basketball the other way. Katie Elmore sends it down the court. Gerald's on the left wing. Back out to Elmore. Right side Atkinson. Down to the right corner. Murphy with it. Back out to Atkinson. Dribbles out to the center. Goes left side with it to Elmore. And now Elmore gets it out to Murphy again. No score yet. We played over a minute and a half. Varney going up the baseline, goes under, puts it up and in.
Took on 3 Russell County girls there and went right around all of them.
So they go back to the press, but Russell County breaks it easily into the front court. And driving with it is Sutton. She gets cut off by Varney, has to reverse it back out to Abril. Right side over to Luttrell. Luttrell out top now, Coffey with it. Coffey lost the handle, had to retrieve it, gives it back to Luttrell. Out now to Sutton. 5:50 to go. First quarter, 2-0 Trojanettes. Right side with it to Sutton. They bounce it out now to April. Back over. They go down low in there to Bolin. She puts it up and in off the window.
Caught napping there. She just face cut us right down to the block. Easy layup.
Ties it up at 2. Murphy sends it over to Atkinson. In the middle, Varney. Varney in a crowd. Feeds it underneath to Elmore, and she puts it in.
Get it in the middle. I've said a lot of times when we have played well against the zone, Abby's in the middle and can distribute.
4-2 Trojanettes. Sutton with it in front court. wants to drive. Right of the lane, loses a handle for a moment. Got it back, though. Gives to Luttrell. Bounce pass left baseline. Bolin fires and got it.
Got the benefit of the roll there.
Ties it up at 4. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Here's Elmore in the middle. Varney feeds it to Atkinson. Going under, no. And taken it there by Coffey for Russell County. They head up the right side. A 3-ball in the air. It rims out. And nice block out by Varney. Long pass down to Atkinson. She lays it up and in.
Much better job. Going out stronger there than the last take. She just flipped the previous one up. That one had more confidence behind it.
6-4. Trojanettes lead it. 4.5 minutes to play in the first. Out front with it is Coffey. Over the left side now to Averill. Averill now putting down the dribble. Back over the right side now to Coffey. Back to Averill. And now setting it up is Sutton. Gives it to Bolin against Varney. Out to Luttrell around to the right wing. Trying to curl is Sutton, driving right of the lane, tripped up in there. The ball gets loose, and here's Varney with it. Varney, as Elmore got it to her. Atkinson a 3, it's in and out. And Bolin with a rebound for Russell County. Ahead up the right side, Averill. Averill cut off in the corner by Murphy and slapped it over her hands and out of bounds. Taylor Strange, a 5'10 junior, and Shelby Bird, a 5'6 freshman, checks into the Trojanet lineup. Bird's the second leading scorer in the team, averaging 7.7 points a game. Comes out to Sutton. Sutton dribbles with the left hand, looking right. That gives to Coffey. Coffey fakes, back over to Sutton. Left side, Bolin. Back out top, they give it to Luttrell. Luttrell back to Bolin. Back on the left side to Coffey. Coffey puts down one dribble. Out top, Luttrell working to the left. Hands it off to Sutton. Crossover dribble, gets cut off. Goes in the corner now to Luttrell. Luttrell circles it halfway out. 3:20 to go, first quarter. And almost a pass picked off there. Shot out of the right corner for 3. It's an air ball as Murphy put the pressure on the player in the corner. Barren County coming back the other way. Here's Shelby Bird. Shelby Bird gives it off to Strange. Strange throws it back out top. Atkinson, left wing. Murphy, 3. No. Ball tips out. Russell County's got it the other way. Just under 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Russell County pulling up. Sutton, 15 good.
Didn't get back there in transition, and we had to kind of scramble on defense because that wasn't Abby's man, even though she had to pick her up.
And Russell County trying to trap the ball now. Varney gets it across, being chased down the left side, gives it out to Bird, fires it off to Murphy. Her right baseline shot, good.
Ball movement, you keep moving it like that, you're going to get the shots to fall as we did there.
8-6 Trojanettes. 2:26 to play in the first. Here's Bolin with the basketball. Gives it out to Coffey. Now Coffey will leave it with Sutton. Sutton shovels it out there to Averill. So he spread it out here with 2:12 to go. Left side is Averill. Over to Sutton. Right side of the key. Trying to penetrate. Shovels it back to Averill around the top of the key. Back to Sutton. He's got thought about launching the 3. Now drives down the lane. Kicks it off in the corner. 3 for Bolin is good.
She hasn't made a ton. She's about their 4th leading 3-point getter on the year, but she's capable.
That's number 18 on the season for Bolin. 9-8, Russell County with a lead. Left corner is Strange. Out to Bird, thought about the 3, kicks it off the right side. Atkinson drives, moves up a runner, floater, no good. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds off of Russell County. And Katie Elmore will check back into the Trojanet lineup. Atkinson will check out. A couple of substitutions for Russell County, 22, Jeteria Coffey, a 5'5 senior. And the ball skips off of Varney's hands in the right corner, right into the Russell County bench.
This team is a little bit more guard-oriented than the Taylor County squad that we saw on Tuesday night, but they still run that 5-out motion, but our girls are doing a good job keeping them around the perimeter, and it doesn't look like in a lot of situations they have really interest in scoring besides 3s.
3 from the right wing is no good for Sutton. And here's Elmore with the basketball. Minute 16 to go in the quarter. Russell County leads it 9-8. They feed it to Strange in the corner. Murphy has the 3 blocked from the right corner. And here comes Bolin with it for Russell County. Down the right side. Leaves it off in the corner with Sutton. Curls into the lane.
Double dribble right in front of everybody.
New player in the game was Coffey. They give it off to Bolin. Fakes one way, goes the kicks it off in the left corner. Here's a three in the air that is no good. It popped out by Coffee. Got two Coffees on the floor. Here's Varney driving, goes under, puts it up, no. Trying to get her on rebound, taken in there by Bolin. Couldn't get a foul there. 43 seconds to go in the quarter.
One foul called the whole quarter.
Yeah. And with it is Addison Hart, who's checked into the ballgame, a 5'6" junior for the Lady Lakers. She has it out front, sends it to Sutton on the left side. Now Sutton putting down the dribble to the top of the key. Back to the right, 27 seconds to go here in the quarter. Sutton backs away on the dribble. Now starts in to the left side, cuts back to the right, being chased out there, cuts back left, throws it off to the left corner to Coffee. Now gives to Bolin, out to Hart, back to Bolin. Now here's Coffee wanting to drive, had it smacked loose but got it back though. And here's a three by Hart. It is no good. Rebound Strange, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So after one, it is Russell County 9, Barren County 8. We'll return after this break. This is Trojanet basketball on 104 The Score.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it's really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Gerald's will check in here in the second period for Coach Piper Lindsay. Addison McFall is also on the floor for the Trojanettes, a 5'4" sophomore. Here's Bird with it on the left wing. Sends it out to Gerald's. Over the right side, it goes to Elmore. Elmore looking, skips it across left side, Gerald's. Gerald's takes it to the corner. She's cut off, double team. Throws it back out now, and here's a three by Bird. It is off high, and a rebound to Russell County.
Still struggling from three, 0 of 5 now.
And here's Sutton with a crossover move. Goes to the left corner to Hart. Back around it goes to Bolin. And now Coffee with it out front. Right side with it is Jeteria Coffee. Sutton, top of the key. Had an open look at the didn't take it. Here's Bolin. Fakes. Drives left. Off to Hart. She may have walked. And here's the top of the key. It's Sutton. Hooking it back on the left side to Bolin for three. Got it.
I don't think she touches the ball enough. She's a really nice player. Hit 2 threes. They're only 2 threes of the night, and that was the only difference in the first quarter. They knocked down a 3, and we didn't. Both teams made 4 field goals outside of that.
Bolin averages 11 a game, and she already has 10 in this one.
Yeah.
And it's 12-8. She's got 10 of Russell County's 12 points. 6:46 to play in the first half. Bird with the basketball on the left side. Throws it off to Elmore underneath to Strange. She puts it up, shot it over the rim. I don't know if it's got a piece of that one or not, but
maybe deflected from the backside there.
Russell County with a 4-point edge here. 6.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Here's Coffee around the top of the horn. Gets rid of it to Hart. Now Hart sends it over to Jeteria Coffee. Back to Hart. Over the left side now. Sutton. Sutton gives it back out now to Anaya Coffee. She drives right of the lane, throws it off in the right corner. Jeteria Coffee 3, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Russell County.
What did we score, like 17 in the first quarter the other night against Taylor, and we've got 8 here, 2 minutes already gone in the second quarter. So very much a struggle for us. We are 4 of 13 from the field, and we've got to find something to work against this zone. And it's not just shoot threes. You got to gap it, you got to pass it, you got to get the ball in the middle to get some of those high percentage shots.
Yeah, Elmore. Oh, dangerous pass, going to be picked off. And driving, had it blocked right back to her. That's April who came back in the ball game, and now we got a whistle as April hits the deck. And it is on Abby Varney. That is her first, team's first of the quarter.
And unfortunately, they're the ones in that situation to get an easy look. We haven't got any turnovers that have gotten us offense at all.
Hannah Bragg is checked in the Trojan lineup, a 6-foot sophomore, just 2.5 points a game. Atkinson back on the floor with Katie Murphy, Abby Varney, and Katie Geralds. Here's a long three that is no good. Hannah Bragg with a rebound. Gets rid of it to Murphy. And now Murphy sends it down the left side over to Geralds, back to Murphy. Back over to Geralds, left corner. Lobs it into Bragg, turns inside, puts it up. It is no good, but a foul. Kind of sliced her way between two defenders there, and the foul will be on Bolin, her first.
Opportunity at the line for us. That was a textbook up and under move from the post. We don't really use kind of the block to block, set down and post somebody up very much on offense, but Hannah's going to do that over the next couple of years for us, and as she gets stronger, she'll be able to finish that and make that an and one.
Yeah. Bragg missed the first of two, 76% shooter, and the second one no good, but Geralds chases down the rebound. Gives it out to Murphy. Murphy, diagonal pass, Varney. Can't shoot, goes into Bragg, dumps it in there to Geralds. Had to tap it to herself, and the corner goes to Murphy. Murphy, right-hand side, skips it across over to Varney. Thought about the three, drives against her defender, gets cut off, backed out to the corner, and back out to Atkinson. They go into Bragg, dumps it underneath to Geralds. Geralds trying to reverse it up. She does and puts it in.
That's become her move, the little up and under, throw it over their head to score it. The scoreboard went out there on us, so we need to kind of regroup here.
12-10, Russell County leads it by 2. And a bad pass picked up by Murphy. Atkinson chasing it down on the pass from Murphy. Gives to Gerald. She has it knocked loose and stolen by April. April driving, throws it up. It is short as Murphy defended that shot. Murphy, diagonal pass off the left side, goes to Varney. Chased it down before it went out. Oh, they're going to say she walked. She never did really get control of it.
Yeah, she had to go chase it down. Mishandled a couple, Abby, uncharacteristically tonight.
Luttrell coming back in for Russell, also Sutton.
I think the scoreboard just got unplugged. The one behind us is working. They're going up there to fix it, I think, so it shouldn't be much of a deal. We got 4 scoreboards in here. The 2 on the lower level is really what a lot of people look at on the playing surface anyway.
Right. 12-10, Russell County leads it. Luttrell, top of the key. Right side it goes to Sutton. Sutton looking, putting down the dribble, giving it out to Hart. Swings it left side over to Luttrell. Luttrell with Bragg out guarding her. And bounce it back out to Bolin. Got Varney guarding her. Now here's Hart with it on the right side. Sends it back out to April. Over the left side, Bolin. Bolin wants to drive against Varney, and we'll have a foul. Which one would it be, Hart or Bragg? Notes on Varney. That's her second.
Thought that was decent defense. The offense actually created the contact.
Bolin's a 65% foul shooter of the season. The first one is good. She has 11 points. She's already got her average on the season. She's got more points than we did. Yeah. And it's 13-10. Geralds and Varney check out. Bird and Elmore come back in. Here's the free throw. It is going to trickle off the rim. And Bragg tried to get it on the baseline. Her and April were fighting for it, and it's off April.
Does it seem like we're shuffling our lineup more tonight than we normally do?
Yeah.
We're 2 in, 2 out, almost every dead ball it feels like. I don't know what.
Not used to that.
Yeah.
Murphy looking at a trap, sends it off to Atkinson, hooks it back over to Murphy on the left side. Cross-court pass, Elmore out to Atkinson, swings it left to Murphy, diagonal pass right side, dumping it down into Bragg, turns, throws up the shot, came up short. And rebound to Russell County, 3:35 to play in the half. It is 13-10. Sutton cutting back right, spinning back left. Shot blocked by Bird. She takes it for the Trojanettes. They got loose, and Atkinson picks it up. Here's Elmore. The left corner, Murphy out to Bird, top of the circle. Back over to Elmore, the left side. Back out front comes to Bird. Holds it high overhead, left side wing. It goes to Murphy. Now Murphy back out to Bird. Coming down to 3 minutes to play in a half. Low-scoring game. Ball knocked away by Bolin. Tried to go to Bragg with it out of bounds. Ronnie Wilson will check into the Trojanet lineup. A 5'10 sophomore will come in for Hannah Bragg.
I feel like we're doing several things different tonight. It may be that we're trying a few looks because Allen may play a zone, but other than that, it's not really got us a lot of offense yet.
Murphy trying to feed it to Atkinson, tipped away by Bolden and out of bounds.
Katie's not played much what we call true point tonight. She's been in the wings and in the corners a lot in this zone.
Here's Elmore from 12. Got it on the inbounds pass from Murphy.
And then what I was going to say is that takes Katie's best asset away, and that's passing. And you see it exemplified right there on the inbounds pass.
Here's Abro on the right side. Sutton will launch it for three, and it's good.
It's her third three. We've yet to hit one.
Sutton don't put up that many threes. 16-12, Russell County, 2:36 to play here in the first half. Murphy, long bounce pass off to Wilson, into Bird, and a foul.
Narrow window there. Wilson barely got that one through. Good catch by Shelby, and all in one motion, she went up to the rim.
They put it on Hart, her first, team second. Bird at the line. 68% foul shooter. First one is good for her first point of the basketball game.
Russell averages about what we do, don't they? About 50, mid-50s or something like that.
16-13. Bird for the second try. Bounces high off the rim. Rebound to Bolin.
Missing some opportunities at the stripe.
Barren is 1 of 4 from the foul line. They go into Bolin. Had it knocked loose. Trying to dig it out of there was Bird. And then ball gets loose again, and Bird picks it up. Crossover to the right. Goes in for the layup. It is no good, but she got hammered.
Shelby dribbled through 3 Lady Lakers, and that's something she does really well, is finds a way to get to the rim.
Sutton picks up her first personal, number 3 on Russell County here in the second quarter. So Shelby Bird goes right back to the free throw line for another pair. First one on the way, good. 16-14, Russell County low-scoring game here with 2:12 to go in the first half. Shelby Bird back of the line. Second shot is in the air, and it's good.
Got to defend here. See if we can get a couple consecutive stops here. 2 minutes left in this half. That gives us a chance to get the lead here.
16-15. On the left side is Coffey. Sends it across over to Sutton. Now Sutton gives it to Abril. Abril back left side to Sutton. Sutton wants to make a move on Bird. Bounces it off in the corner to Luttrell. Back out now comes to Abril. 1:42 left in the half. 16-15 is the score. And here's Sutton driving to the right side. She threw it away.
And here's what happened. Russell County historically has had really good girls teams as far as the offensive end is concerned. I've always liked their offense, but their best corner is planted over there in the corner, and she never touches the ball, and they turn it over. It makes no sense.
Trying to go to midcourt to Bird. Too many hands around. Russell County, Abril gives to Sutton for a three-point shot. It is no good. And we got a foul as Bird went for the rebound. The foul will be on Russell County's Anaya Coffey. Her second, team's fourth.
There's 2 stops in a row, but we got to get it across half court.
Yeah. Comes into Bird and sends it over the right side to Elmore. Back out front to Atkinson. Atkinson looking, Bird, or rather to Murphy. Skips it over to Bird for a three-pointer. It is no good. And the rebound comes off to Coffey for Russell County. 1:10 left in the first half. 16-15. Coffey turns, gives it to Sutton. Sutton shovels it off to Luttrell. Circling around. Hands off out there to Coffey. Coffey works into the paint. Turns, has a blocked shot on Atkinson. And gives to Murphy with 53 seconds to play in the half. Up court left side is Elmore. Cross court pass. Atkinson out to Murphy. Back over to Atkinson. Bounces it back to Murphy. Sends it left side corner to Bird. Now Bird looking cross court. Here's Atkinson. Pulls the trigger. No. And the rebound comes off to Russell County with 30 seconds to play. April with it on the right side for the Lady Lakers. Out top to Sutton. Swings it left side to Luttrell. Luttrell looking. Wants to drive against Wilson. Lost the handle. May have gone off her foot.
Oh, that was, I thought very much so. Russell County knocked it out.
They got a break right there. Mm-hmm. So Sutton will toss it in. 19.4 to go here in the first half. They lead it by 16-15. Having trouble. They finally get it inside there. Coffee puts up the shot. It's going to go in, and a foul on the Trojanettes. Foul is on Atkinson. Her first, team's third. Coffee gets the bucket for her first two. And she is a 52% foul shooter on the season.
It's her first 2-point bucket of the quarter.
That is true. And the free throw pops out, but chased down. Luttrell gets it. Inside, here's Coffee. Kicks it back out. Luttrell slides over, shoots a three from the top of the key. It is no good. Rebound, Gerald's. 7 seconds. Here comes Murphy. Murphy off the right side. Bird going up the baseline. Shot goes up and in off the window.
Good job knowing the clock and getting it to the rim.
And we're at halftime. It is Russell County 18, Barren County 17. We'll return in a moment on 104 The Score.
What I really like about with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Here at the Business Department, we offer 5 different career pathways: accounting, admin support, entrepreneurship, management, and marketing. We're also adding travel and tourism to our department also.
Name one career field that doesn't use business skills. You can't, because business skills translate across all careers.
Well, the FBLA and the business pathways are so much fun, and the teachers are amazing. Miss Wright, Miss Rush, and Miss Childress are like my moms at school, and they're awesome. I personally love the marketing pathway, and that's the pathway that I have completed. And so it's a lot of fun, and you get to do co-op your senior year if you've completed the pathway. My co-op is amazing, and I love it here. But the business pathway just has allowed me so many new opportunities to meet new friends. My best friends are in the business pathway, and I met them when I was freshman. And we have just completed this pathway together and had so much fun.
The regular season, Barren County Trojanettes trailing 18-17 to Russell County. Corey Edwards is the principal at Temple Hill down in Bulldog Country.
Yes,
What's going on, brother?
How are you, Mr. J?
All right, you doing okay?
Doing great. Great night for some girls basketball.
It is.
A little doubleheader action.
Can you believe it's the last regular season game?
It's hard to believe.
It really is.
I mean, right here on us.
Tournament time
Yes,
starts
sir.
next week.
Best time of the year.
That's when the fun time starts.
Yes, sir.
As long as your team wins,
That's right. That's right. Win or go home.
That's right. That's right. Let's talk about what's going on at Temple Hill.
All right. Well, of course, we just had Valentine's Day festivities last week. Had a big Valentine's Day dance. Our kids had a lot of fun with that. This week we just had the Mammoth Cave come in today. Talked to some of our students about some plant adaptations and how seed spread. Had a little hands-on learning activity with that. They really enjoyed that. Took a group of 6th graders yesterday down to Bowling Green for a regional STEM kickoff for a competition. It's going to be really cool. We're actually going to be designing a real cup holder design for using our 3D printer.
Okay.
And designing that and entering a competition with that for 6th graders, for 12th graders. We're excited about that. All kinds of cool stuff going on with our STLP club. They're getting ready for state competition next month. And so they've got a 3D printer. They're printing stuff and selling it to students and different things. And they're really excited about that printer. We got a 3D or a butterfly garden we got a group working on. So there's all kinds of awesome stuff going on over in the hill, man.
I wish back when I was in elementary school that they had just a few of those things.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, isn't that something?
The opportunities are great.
Opportunities, programs, and all kinds of different options that students can be involved in. So,
yes, sir.
What about enrollment this year?
Well, we're hoping to have a great open enrollment. It's coming up in middle of March. March the 14th, coming up quick.
Yeah.
So, anybody that's out there listening tonight, if you're interested in a small family-type atmosphere, Temple Hill Elementary is a great place to be. Over there in Bulldog Country, we'd love to have students come and enroll. We've got a great staff, take care of students, and love on each other. Everybody knows everybody, one of those family-knit community schools. We're really proud of it. We really focus on kids and staff showing Bulldog pride and taking pride in everything that they do and working really hard. So giving their best effort every day. Those are a couple of our pillars. But, man, we're excited about enrollment. We've actually got a March Madness themed family literacy and math night the same night as open enrollment. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun for families to get out there and do some math and reading activities with their kiddos with a March Madness theme. So we're excited about what's coming up at Temple Hill.
Now, where you're located, you probably draw a few students from Monroe County, don't
sometimes
you?
Monroe, sometimes Metcalf. But, hey, we're ready to enroll anybody that's ready to come to Temple Hill. We'd love to have them.
Sounds good. It's good to see you, Corey.
Good to see you, Mr. J.
Have a great rest of the semester.
All right.
I'm telling you, if it goes by as quick as the first one did, it'll soon be over.
Blink of an eye, sir.
That's right. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you as well.
All right, Corey Edwards, Principal Temple Hill. We'll be back with more halftime in a moment on 104 The Score.
We start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the 3 Little Pigs houses, and they have to build something. Something and test it, and all. Back here with the Extreme Cheer halftime report. Trojanettes trail Russell County 18-17. Both teams scored 9 points in that second quarter. Russell County had the 9-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. Looking at some scoring here in the first half, 7 field goals for Russell County. 3 of those were three-point shots. They were 1 of 3 from the line. And Rachel Boland has 11 of Russell County's 18 points on 4 baskets. 2 of those were 3. She was 1 of 2 from the foul line. 5 points for Asia Sutton on a 3 and a 2, and 2 points for Anaya Coffey. Trojanettes in the first half had...
Abby loves the corner 3. She hasn't been there. We can put her in the middle. We can put Elmore in the middle. But get Katie up top kind of running things and let everybody distribute and feed off. But if they continue to play a zone, we've got to get to some gaps and score.
Yeah. Again, if you can't make it to the basketball tournaments beginning Monday night, you can tune in the broadcast of every 15th district and every 4th region tournament game on both 104 The Score and Nash 103.7 FM. The only radio network in the region for all 20
postseason tournament games. They'll also be online as well at national1037.com and 104thescore.com. And the 15th District games will also be live streamed on BCHS Live from Allen County, Scottsville. As we get set for the Farmers RACC, Jackie Browning second half. Our third quarter is sponsored by Southern States Glasgow Co-op.
That kind of problem-solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to.
Luttrell, April, and Coffee. Russell County has a basketball to start the second half. Sutton with it. Gets into a trap. Needs some help. And almost mishandled. Ooh, almost came back across the line.
It was dribbled right on the line, but they throw it away.
They throw it away. Here's Atkinson, pumps and try to go up with a shot. She's fouled. Stop, try to get the defenders to go by. Foul is on Sutton. That is her second, and the team's first of the third.
We got to turn them over more. They clearly didn't turn it over much in the first half. There wasn't even a whole lot of opportunities for us to trap them because we didn't score very much. Weren't able to pick up in a press. See what we do if we can knock down a free throw here to see if we can continue to put them in some spots to get turnovers.
And both of them right down the middle of the twine. Didn't even hit the rim. It was right down through the net. Two in a row for Ann Ashley Atkinson, and Barren County has the lead, 19-18.
1-3-1.
As they bounce it over to Coffee, right corner, Luttrell, a three, got it. That's only her 15th three-point shot she's made this year. 21-19. And the trap was Gerald's out around the perimeter to the right side. Here's Atkinson from 17. It's off the mark. Chasing it down is Katie Murphy. Katie Murphy into a trap, bounces off to Barney, fakes the three, leaves it up with Gerald in the left corner. Back out it comes to Murphy. And Murphy will reset it here. 21-19, Russell County, 7:16 to go in the third quarter. Varney with it out front to Atkinson. Left side it goes. There's a backdoor pass. Varney underneath puts it in.
KG got the good screen there, set that up all the way, and nice pass delivery for the bucket.
And it is tied at 21. 1 minute gone here in the third. As they work it around the perimeter, try to penetrate. They go in the left corner. Luttrell from the left corner for three. No, come up short. Varney with it for the Trojanettes. Ahead up to Atkinson. Goes under with a shot, and she's fouled. April got her first, team second. So Atkinson will go right back to the charity line for another pair.
That's our first team second. Atkinson was that line to shoot two.
We've definitely gotten to the line, it feels like, more than they have, right?
Well, we were 3 of 6. They were 1 of 3 first half. And that shot's good for Atkinson. 3 in a row. They're now 6 of 9 for the charity strike. Second one short off the front of the rim. Try to get it on rebound. Dives for it. Got it on the floor. Bounces out to Gerald's. And now we'll leave it with Katie Murphy.
We've got 2 offensive rebounds already. Haven't played a minute and a half. So there's some stuff I'm talking about. And get on the floor and get it.
Mm-hmm. Bounce pass over the right side. Murphy. In the corner. Varney trying to make a move in a lot of traffic. Throws it back over to Elmore. Out to Murphy. 3. No good.
Just can't get it to go.
Yeah. The rebound comes off to Luttrell. Barren County has a 1-point lead. It's 22-21 with 6:13 to play here in the third period. They bounce it back out to Sutton. Sends it over to Coffee. Left corner, April. Throws it back across to Sutton. Fakes a three, drives, dumps it in there to Bolin. And a whistle and an offensive foul. She lowered that shoulder into Katie Murphy, and she took a tumble on the deck. And Bolin has picked up her second personal. It's number 3 of the quarter for the Lady Lakers. Barren County's basketball just under 6 minutes to play here in the third period. Ball comes into Elmore. Elmore sends it over to Shelby Bird. Bounces back off to Gerald's. Gerald's got to get it across. Bounce pass left off to Elmore. They come chasing her. Hands it back off to Gerald's. Gerald's on the left side. Sends it back out front to Elmore. Right side is Shelby Bird. In the corner, Varney fires the three. Yes!
That was maybe
barely
the toughest,
got squared up for that one.
The toughest three we've shot all night. And she knew before she caught it, she was letting it fly from that corner. As I said, that's kind of her spot, and that's where you want to get her the basketball against this zone.
So the People's Bank three-point shot for Abby Varney, her 7th point, 25-21. Barren County, their largest lead. Here's April going under and putting it in, bringing up that right baseline.
Shouldn't be able to make that pass if you got a good trap up front.
25-23. Gerald's in the backcourt. Loops it over now to Murphy in the middle. Varney drives a bucket, puts it up and in.
Good job. Just taking advantage of what they got. There's a gap. Take it to the rim.
27-23. Trojanettes. 3 minutes gone, and a walk. Picked up the pivot foot. That was Sutton.
Got more turnovers in 3 minutes than they did the whole first half, and that's why they probably want a timeout. As we've shown a different look, that 1-3-1, and it hasn't led directly to live ball turnovers and points, but it has frazzled them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So at 5:01 to play here in the third period, Barren County 27, Russell County 23. Barren County with 10 points here in this quarter so far in the first 3 minutes. 5 for Russell County. Atkinson 3 of 4 from the stripe, and Varney with the 3 field goals for 7.
I didn't think we played well in the first half, and I think probably everybody would say that. You know, that's a team, if we play like that in the first half on Monday, that's a team that, you know, I don't know if you make it to the but we've got to come out with a little more energy and actually get on the floor. You know, those are the little things that we've got to do to show we want to win and see what we can do the rest of the way here.
Yep. Here's Shelby Bird, sends it over to Murphy on the right side. In the middle, there's Elmore turning, kicks it back over to Bird. Bird fires it back over to Varney, back to Murphy now. It's Murphy trying to make a move to the right, gives to Varney in the right wing. Varney trying to drive, baseline. Throws it out to Bird for a 3-point shot. No good. And it'll go out of bounds. Russell County will get it with 4:31.
I think we're passing up some shots, too. I think we're passing up some shots because we are 0 for a lot. Well, 1 now. Abby hit the only 1. But everybody else is passing up those shots because they haven't seen the ball go in tonight. You can't do that. You got to have some confidence and shoot those 15-footers or threes or wherever it is.
Barren County in a 2-3 zone defensively. And here's a 3 by Coffee. It is off the mark. Rebound comes off to Katie Murphy. Murphy looking down the floor. Goes to the right. Oh, bad pass. Luttrell knocked it down. It's going to go to Gerald's with it in the right corner. Here's Coffee. 4 minutes to play in the third. Barren County up by 4. Going to give it out to Sutton. Hands it right back to Coffee. Now Coffee will send it right side wing to April. Skips it across, is picked up by Varney. Varney driving strong to the bucket, lays it up too hard, but a foul on Coffee.
Yeah, got pushed right in the back there. She was going up. Abby couldn't quite get to the left side where she would have preferred. Took it up on the right side, and it was a little too hard to get the and one.
Yep. 2 shots for Abby Varney, 77%er on the season. First of 2, no. Taylor Strange coming back in for Barren here in the second half, and Ashley Atkinson will give Katie Murphy a break. With 3:45 to play in the third period, is 27-23 Trojanettes. Let's get Jeteria Coffee back in for Russell County. And shot for Varney, it's no good. 2 rare misses for Abby Varney. Could have put the Trojanettes up by 6. Here's Coffee, right side over to April. April bounces it back out to Sutton. Now throws it to April for a 3. No, way short. Saved in, well, was it? I don't know what happened there, but
I think Abby caught it, but her foot was on the line. She could have easily let that one go out of bounds. So you get the rebound, but you get the turnover on the same.
Yeah. Trying to go baseline. Varney cuts her off. That's Coffee. Sends it back out for April. 3:17 to play here in the third. Here's Jeteria Coffee with it. Back out now to Anaya Coffee. And now they'll get rid of the Bolin, top of the key. Trojanettes trying to pack in that 2-3 zone. Right side corner goes to April. Here's the lob down into Bolin. Bolin kicks it out, knocked away by Atkinson.
Throws it up court. Here's Bird. Bird trying to go to the basket. Flips it up. No good. In and out. The rebound to Bolin. Try to shoot it over the rim. And Bolin now will pull up. Gives it to Coffey. A left side Averill in the corner. 3 in the air. No good. Rebound to Coffey. And a foul on Katie Elmore. Her second, team's first of the third quarter. Russell County's basketball as Sutton will inbound, right side of the bucket. And a 5-second count, didn't get anybody open, so Barren County will get it right back with 2:37 to play here in the third, leading by 4. Shelby Bird will bring it up.
Stuck on this 4-point lead, it seems like, for about 4 minutes.
Yeah, had a chance there with a couple of free throws and couldn't capitalize on either one of them. In the lane, here's Taylor Strange going under, flipping up the shot, no good, too hard. Bolin with it for Russell County over to Averill. As Averill will send it straight away over to Coffey. You got Anaya Coffey and Jeteria Coffey. Out to Averill. 2 minutes to play in the third. They go into Jeteria Coffey at the right elbow. She turns, and ball got loose for a moment, but picked up by Anaya Coffey in the corner. Coffey will send it out top. Here's Sutton, a 3. Got it. Her second one of the game.
Looked like we were scrambling a little bit. That defensive possession didn't feel like we were comfortable knowing where our positioning was, and gave up our second 3 of the quarter.
They average 6 a game. They've already got 5 in this one. It's 27-26. Goes to Bird, now into Elmore, and there's Varney with it. Trying to back up behind the arc. Sends it to Bird, top of the circle. Over to Atkinson for a 3. No good. And a rebound. Elmore puts it back up, and it rolls in.
Snuck over that.
A friendly roll over the rim. 29-26, Trojanettes by 3. Jump shot of the lane, no good for Coffey. Rebound to Elmore. She gets surrounded by 3 Lady Lakers. Here comes Atkinson with it. Atkinson pulls up with a double team, throws it away. Going underneath, and a shot no good, but a foul on Elmore, and that will be her third, team second of the third period of play. And at the line for Russell County is Anaya Coffey. 52%er. She missed her only free throw back in the second quarter. Shot goes up and in. Katie Geralds and Katie Murphy coming back on the court for Katie Elmore and Ann Ashley Atkinson for the Trojanettes with 56 seconds to play. Here in the third quarter, Barren up by 2, 29-27, and Coffey can cut it to 1 on this free throw shot. And it's on the left. She got it. It's 29-28. 52 seconds to play in the third quarter. Shelby Bird with the basketball. Bounces over to Murphy. Russell County in a 2-3 zone as well. Here's Geralds looking for Varney. Can't go. Back out to Murphy. Fires it off right of the lane. Inside going underneath. Slicing her way to the basket is Varney. She puts it in.
I don't know how she was able to do that, but we'll take it.
31-28. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Coffey down the left corner. Got Jeteria Coffey and Anaya Coffey. Now bounces back out to Anaya Coffey. Gives it to Hart, who's back on the court now. They go to Sutton. Sutton sends it across over to Hart. Sends it down to Jeteria Coffey. She walked. No call, but stolen away by Varney. Varney got 1 on 3. Goes under, puts it up, had it blocked out of bounds. But she got some body contact, but no whistle on the foul.
It's her 7th turnover of the quarter, and we get a chance, a last-second shot to see if we can extend the lead.
Murphy in the corner. Varney for 3. No. Rebound, Jeteria Coffey. And takes her time getting it up court. Had plenty of time to get off a shot, but apparently didn't know how much time was left. So after 3, Barren County has a 31-28 lead on Russell County. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment on 104 The Score.
Collaborate. They have to learn how to work well together how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences, and you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
Classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
Attempted to shovel it back off to Sutton. Shuffled her feet.
I got a question. Can you help me?
I don't know if I have the answer.
Bolin, is she playing? Is she on the team still? Where is she?
Yeah, she's in there, but baseline shot, Varney, no good. And the rebound got loose, but picked up by Bolin. First time I've called her name this half, I think.
Why? She had 11 in the first. At one point, she had more than our whole team did.
Here's Chateria Coffee dribbling it out, giving it off to Sutton. Sutton left side of the circle, gives it to Hart. Now Hart will go to Bolin on the right side. Barney on her. Out to Chateria Coffee. Over to Hart on the left side. A little over Minicon here in the fourth. Barren County leads it by 5. Chateria Coffee right on the key, goes into the key, and another traveling violation. Lost her footing, lost her balance. Chance here for the Trojanettes to extend the lead with 6:44 to go. Varney on the left wing. Skips it over to Murphy. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Murphy was able to grab it. She gets to a trap and a whistle. Foul on Russell County. This one will be on Chateria Coffee. Her first foul of the fourth quarter. So Barren County will take it out underneath to the right. Katie Murphy sends it out to Varney. Trying to drive, left side. Reverses it back out to Gerald's, over to Bird. Now Bird out to Taylor Strange, top of the key. Feeds it in the middle there to Varney, over to Bird. Bird sends it back over the left side. Now Katie Gerald's back out front to Bird. Varney trying to slice her way underneath. It goes to Strange. She had it blocked out of bounds. But Varney was going to put that shot up, but decided to pass it off.
Got ping-ponged around. Yeah. She kind of lost the handle and got kicked around right back to her.
In the corner, Gerald's with it on the right-hand side. Up to Varney. Varney with pressure. They go into Gerald's turnaround shot. Free throw line rattles it in.
That's a shot we've passed up. Not KG, but that's a shot some of the others have passed up from 15 foot. That's a square turn shoot all day long.
35-28. Bolin with it for Russell County. Hands it off to Hart. She palmed it. No call. They're working with the right side over to Bolin. Leaves it in the corner. And working with it is Coffee. And a whistle and a foul.
She got by about a half a step, and Katie will get the foul.
First foul on Katie Murphy, and the first of the fourth quarter of the Trojanettes. Katie Elmore and Ann Ashley Atkinson will come in after the first free throw from Anaya Coffee. She's 2 of 3. First one on the way, good. 35-29, Trojanettes.
Score for you.
Okay.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
This one's an old one, but it's a halftime score. South Warren and Franklin Central girls tied.
Really?
18 apiece at halftime.
Wow. We'll see how the second half goes.
They opened up on a 9-0 run. It's 27-18.
Okay, well,
Franklin.
There you go.
35-30. Barren County with a 5-point lead. Here's Bird with it on the right side. Out front, Elmore. In the middle, Atkinson turns, gives it to Murphy. Left wing, her three ball is no good. And the rebound comes off to Coffey.
Need to see one of those threes go down.
Only one tonight by Abby Varney. Going up the baseline. That should have been a walk right there. Double teamed and out of bounds, slapped out of her hands by Elmore.
Win or lose, you can't go into that Allen County game not seeing the ball go in a couple times the way we've shot it tonight.
5:14 to go here in the ball game. Barren County, they go into Bowling. Gets triple teamed. A jump ball possession arrow back to Russell County.
She committed one of the sins of basketball, and that's bringing it down to everybody's level. Katie Murphy, good job just sticking her nose in there and tying her up.
And Sutton looking, gets it in play in the corner to Hart. Dribbles it out, gives to Coffey. Now Coffey out between the circles, wants to drive against Atkinson. She walked with it there. And now here's April with it. Out to Sutton, she walked. Spin move and trying to reach in to tie it up, but couldn't do so. In the corner, left side, Bowling. Dumps it back off to Coffey, trying to penetrate. Had it swiped away, stolen by Murphy. Murphy, bounce pass underneath to Varney, puts it up, no good. Oh, a travel.
Oh, come on now.
But you got a little shove in the back.
Yeah, I don't know if he could have seen that or not.
Anyway, it's Russell County's basketball.
Didn't like that one.
And it's Coffey, left corner. Abril had it smacked loose, and Bird picks it up. Here comes Bird. She had it swiped away from behind.
Take care of it.
Yep. April back into the front court with it. Russell County. 4:25 to play. Gets into a trap. April having trouble. Timeout, Russell County. I couldn't tell what happened here on the sideline because the scores table kind of blocks the view, but according to the Barren County coaching staff,
might not have possession, huh?
Right. So timeout here with 4:22 to play. You're following Trojanet basketball on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. The Score, Glasgow, online at 104thescore.com and on BC Live tonight. Again, if you can't make it to the basketball tournaments beginning Monday night with the district at Allen County, Scottsville, tune in. We'll have every game on the radio for you. And we'll also have every 4th region tournament game as well on both 104 The Score and Nash 103.7 FM, the only radio network in the region for all 20 postseason tournament games. 15th district games will also be live streamed on BCHS Live.
Greenwood up 5, 37-32 at the end of the third quarter over Warren East.
A little surprising there.
Yeah, I mean, they beat Bowling Green. They've had a couple good wins.
Know,
Greenwood has, don't
they? Don't count them out of the district yet. There's a long three that's missed. Rebound Murphy, and it hit the back of Atkinson, and then she had it slapped out of the hands by Hart here at midcourt. Yeah, Greenwood beat Bowling Green. Warren Central has beaten Bowling Green this year. So, might see an upset down on the 14th. Who knows?
Monroe County up 34-21 over Warren Central. That was a halftime score.
That's going to be an interesting 16th district this year. Varney turnaround 15, yes. Varney with 11 in the second half, 13 for the ball game. It is a 7-point lead for the Trojanettes at 37-30. Cross-court pass comes out to Coffey, sends it in the corner to Abril, and a foul.
Elmore got there a little too quickly and bumped her.
Yeah, that's going to be her fourth. Team second of the quarter.
Look right here.
3:41 to play. Russell County basketball underneath. And having trouble getting the ball, they finally do, into Hart on the left side. Sends it to Coffey. Back out now to Hart. Now trying to curl into the lane. Here's a runner, rattles, and goes down for Sutton.
Tough shot, only their second two. They've made it all half. Timeout, Russell County, as they cut it to 5, right under 3:30 to go in the basketball game.
Here's a final score. Metcalfe County girls 76, Caverna 21.
Quick game there.
Yeah. You talk about the 16th district. I think both of those are
wide open. I mean, Metcalf girls probably the 1 seed, probably the favorite. But I wouldn't count out Russell County, wouldn't count out Cumberland County, especially Monroe County.
I think it's pretty even, honestly. You know, I know the seeds tell you who won and so forth, but watching all of them that we've seen, we didn't see Cumberland. I didn't see Clinton. But, you know, I think it's pretty even. Russell, Monroe, Metcalf, I think all have, and Cumberland's good. We haven't played them. So I really think those are probably the 4 that you could toss in there. I'm not sure Clinton has the ability to do it. Tournament time may change things, and I wouldn't expect it to.
And I think the boys could be, Clinton County, Russell County, maybe Monroe County. I think that one's wide open, too. Yeah. And you've got Metcalf, Monroe, the 4-5 seed in the boys. 37-32, Barren with a 5-point lead here. 3:20 to go in the basketball game. Atkinson trying to get it across, and does to Gerald's. Gerald's drives it down, goes under, puts up the shot. It trickles in.
Had to hang a little long to get it to go in, but that was a strong put-in.
Yeah, 39-32. April with it for Russell County. Bounce pass in the corner goes to Sutton. Pass deflected by Atkinson. Down on the floor. Got rid of the basketball to Varney somehow. Here's Varney driving. She has it back tapped out of bounds.
And Ashley, again, the 50-50 ball you win. I know it's a 50-50 ball. You're supposed to win half the time, but when you win those, you win basketball games. And that's why we have a 7-point lead right now. Just little plays like that we made this half.
Murphy feeds it in there to Elmore, and she puts it in.
Scoring some now. We've got 5 2-point buckets, and they have finally started to go in for us.
Largest lead of the ball game for Barren at 9. It's 41-32. 2:40 to go. Penetrating runner good for Sutton. Or excuse me, that was Coffee.
Yeah, they're making enough, though, to hang around. Coffee, a tough bucket there. Sutton on the previous possession, a tough bucket. They're burning all their timeouts. They've got 1 left. We haven't called one all night. 6-point lead, 2:30 to go. So a long way to go. Neither team in any danger of getting to the penalty. There's really a whole lot of fouls called, especially this quarter. Our possession if we were to need it, but also have plenty of timeouts to save it as well.
Yeah. Monday night, 6 o'clock, Warren East Lady Raiders take on the Glasgow Lady Scotties. And Warren East has 2 wins over Glasgow this year, the 15th district. That'll be followed by the Barren County Trojanettes and the Allen County Scottsville Lady Patriots in the nightcap at Allen County. Barren County won the first matchup by 35, but only by 3 at Allen County Scottsville back on February 5th. And Allen County's a team that only lost to Warren East by 1 point in overtime.
You know, I said on the radio the other night, and I hold to it, I didn't have a huge preference for who we played. Because regardless, in the girls this year, I think you have to go in as a district winner. We can talk about scenarios later, but you have to go in as a winner.
Here's a run-out looping pass. Varney caught it somehow, goes in and puts it up, missed the shot, may have got shoved, but got her own rebound. She's in a trap in the corner, throws it across over to Elmore, sends it out to Murphy, over to Atkinson with 2:25. Now Atkinson really getting pressured now by April, needs some help, bounces it off to Varney. Varney wants to make a move, goes right side with it over to Elmore. Elmore gets covered up by Hart, leaves her, goes to the basket, flips up the shot, it's no good. Rebound taken down by Boland. Here comes Russell County, 2:05 to go in the ball game. Driving it right down the lane, puts it up and in. That is Sutton getting the bucket. And it's a 5-point lead now, 41-36. After that 9-point lead, here's Elmore with it top. Fires it down to Gerald's. Got around her defender and threw it away. Down to minute 47 left. Here's Sutton with the basketball for Russell County. Sends it over to Boland. Down the left corner. 3 ball in the air. No good. Murphy trying to get the rebound. We're going to have a foul. Somebody over Murphy's back. And it will be on number 3. That's April. Her second, team second of the quarter. .137 to play. Full court pressure by Russell County. Murphy looking. Gets it in play. It's Abby Varney. Being chased, splits the defenders. Goes in the front court. Sends it off to Atkinson, and the corner goes to Gerald's. Now Gerald's gets herself in a trap, and Piper Lindsay has to call a timeout. With 1:27 to go in the basketball game. Barren County 41, Russell County 36. Trojans and the Lakers coming up next here in the second game of our doubleheader.
It's always a tough game with us in Russell County. And it's always one of the games that's in the latter part of the season. So we talked about Warren Simpson, I don't know who that is, Franklin Simpson and South Warren being tied.
That's at the half,
At
right?
the half, 18 apiece.
Okay.
So at the end of the third quarter?
Franklin's up by at least a dozen.
42-25.
17. I knew the second half would be different. Apparently, Coach Taylor lit a fire under Franklin Simpson in the locker room at halftime. Somebody has to beat them. I'm not sure who it is.
Nobody in the region's done it yet.
No.
Only one loss, and that was in the finals of that 2A tournament, right?
Yep. Gerald's is in a trap. Oh, a bad pass. It is deflected and stolen. Driving his coffee goes under against Varney. Missed the shot, but a foul on Abby Varney. That's going to be her third, team's third of the quarter. It's going to send to the free throw line Anaya Coffee for 2 shots.
Well, we're giving them a chance. We're not taking care of the basketball down the stretch. 4 turnovers this quarter. You throw it back out. You get yourself in traps, different stuff like that. You give them a little hope, and especially put them on free throw line here.
She's hit 5 in a row now. 41-37. They've scored the last 5 points. Barren led 41-32. Now 41-37. 1:10 to play. Second shot for Coffee is on the way, and it's good. It makes it a one-possession game at 41-38. Varney in the backcourt in a trap, jumps it over to Murphy, fires it across to Bird. In the corner, Elmore sends it back out to Bird, and now to Varney. 58 seconds, trying to play keep away here.
Get out of the corner.
Here's Elmore. Oh, dangerous pass out to Varney. Varney leaves it with Murphy. Back over goes to Elmore. They come chasing. They go in the middle. In the corner goes to Bird. Sends it back out to Elmore, now to Murphy. Murphy will be fouled by Hart. Her second, team's third of the quarter.
2 more to get the penalty, yeah. I thought we had a chance to lay it in right there off the press. We got in the middle, and we had a 3-on-1 break. We could have got a layup, which I'm completely fine with, but now we're burning the clock.
And now Varney has it knocked away, and Varney got it back, tried to go back in bounds, but apparently she stepped on the sideline, and Russell County will get the basketball with 34 seconds to play.
Girl hit the scores table hard.
Yeah. And now a chance here, Russell County.
You got to stop the game and at least get her checked out as hard as she hit it based on protocols now, but they're not.
No, they're not going to do it. Down to 27. 41-38, Trojanettes. Working with it out front of the right side. They give it over the left now to Sutton. Sutton into the lane. Back out, top of the key, Sutton. And now timeout by Russell County with 12.8.
It's their last timeout.
12.8 to go. Barren County 41, Russell County 38. The Lady Lakers will have the basketball.
I can run this back and look, but you could probably tell me what was the lead the last time we scored it. I know we had at least a 5-point lead.
Oh, it went up to 9. It was 41-32.
Okay. So they've scored the last
6. Yep. Sure have. A couple of free throws and a couple of baskets.
And in that stretch, we've turned it over multiple times in a row. And what happens in that situation, you go back to the layup I was talking about. You take that layup or you pass on the layup and then you throw it around out here and try to play keep away. And when you go into a try not to lose type scenario, you end up turning it over and letting the other team back in the game because you've shifted gears and you're playing different than you played the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I would do. Foul. You get 2 fouls. And even if they go to the free throw line, it's just still a 2 is all they can get. So foul with about 8 seconds left. Maybe 7 or 6 if they let you have that opportunity.
Owen will put it in play. and gets it out to Sutton.
Elmore can't foul.
Sutton looking out top. Here's Hart for three. It is no good off the glass. And a rebound, a foul as Elmore went to the deck. Foul will be on Russell County. It'll be on Anaya Coffey, her third, but that's the team's fourth.
Is that not four?
That was
not
four.
Five? Okay.
Yep. 4 seconds to play. Elmore needs to get the ball in play. And what do we got here? Holding foul
on Sutton.
And that will now be 5. And now we will shoot free throws with 4 seconds to play.
You want to get a chance to get the turnover if you're Russell, but with the amount of time on the clock, that might have been their best chance to win it is just a foul before we threw it in.
Katie Murphy will be at the line. She's 5 of 5 from the charity stripe on the season. Hasn't been there much. Free throw is up, and it ran good.
She has 2 chances to win it. She didn't need both of them, just needed one. And now you just get it out of the way and let them do whatever they want on the offensive end.
Second shot goes the same way as the first one. Hit the front of the rim, the backboard, and back. 43-38, midcourt shot in the air, no good. And that's the ball game, and the Trojanettes win it 43-38. Here the last regular season game and the last game at home for the 2 seniors, Katie Murphy and Abby Varney. Trojanettes go to 23-7, heading into the 15th district tournament next week on Monday night. And Russell County drops to 17-10 as they head into 16th district play Monday night. They will play Monroe County. Russell County the 2, Monroe County the 3 in that 16th district. The Trojanettes will take on Allen County Scottsville in the 15th district, the second game on Monday night. As we have a presentation.
300th win. Piper's 3.
That's right. Yep.
Last Friday night, Coach Piper Lindsay won her 300th career game in the Trojanettes, 65-33 win.
Yeah.
I think we surprised Piper with that one a little bit, didn't we?
Yep. I knew she was right there at it, and I wasn't going to say anything. Yeah. 9th year for the Trojanettes, 300 wins, Piper Lindsay. And we will personally congratulate her right here. Congratulations, that 300th win. It was a tough one, but you still got it to finish out the regular season over Russell County. Did a great job on bowling the second half. Held her scoreless second half there. She had a couple of threes in the first half.
Yeah, I thought we kind of switched up our defense a little bit. I just feel like our intensity really wasn't there. Our energy wasn't there. And, of course, they're really methodical when it comes to their offense, just kind of pass and, kind of make us, slows us down a little bit where we can't get up in them. And, of course, we kind of play the girl a little differently. She hit a couple threes. She's only hit 3 for the year. Yeah. And then, obviously, she hits 2 against us. That's usually how it works. But hey, that's what we said we want. She's not going to beat us by driving to the rim. And so that was one thing that we gave up. And we're just trying to understand no personnel to help us for next week.
And this is a team that averages 55 points a game defensively. You hold them to 38. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and like I said, I thought defensively we were really good. I thought our zone 1-3-1 was solid, and then I thought like man-to-man was pretty good at times. Again, we just kind of made them make the mistake, and they did.
Yeah, Russell County's not a bad team. They're the 2 seed in the 16th. They're going to play Monroe the 3 Monday night in the 16th district tournament. But Abby Varney had a good second half for you tonight.
Yeah, she did, and I thought we did a much better job of finding her in the open area and moving the basketball early in the first half against their zone. It was one pass and shot, and once we moved the ball around, got it inside, and then out, it was a lot better. Or we found Abby on the inside, and she scored around the rim.
And Ashley Atkinson, Katie Elmore diving for loose balls in those 50-50 tonight.
Yes, and that's exactly what we have to have. You had to have those kind of plays, deflections, the 50-50 balls where the energy's there, they dive on them, and good things happen when you do stuff like that.
Well, you finished the regular season here at home 11-1. That's not too bad.
No.
That 6-point loss to Pulaski County is the only one that got you. But now that the regular season is officially over, it's time to head to the tournament, and you'll be defending your title for the 7th straight year. And 2 seed. I saw the pill bottle draw last night, and I know got Allen County Scottsville, but you've beat them both times this year.
Absolutely, and I think it's a unique situation, or just good for us as far as, we beat them pretty good early in the year,
right.
And then as far as the second game, of course we only won by 3, and I feel like it kind of woke us up a little bit. We were kind of going through a tough spell, so to say, during that time. Of course, we got in foul trouble early. Katie Murphy was just now getting used to playing, so I certainly like where we are. We obviously know a lot about them as far as Morris. We got to know about her, and Steve Berger and Nasia, those 3 especially. And I really like our defense right now.
You think that this team, this Trojanette team, is playing their best basketball right now?
I really do. I think so. I think that once we hit that Franklin Simpson spurt right after them, we really kind of turned the corner, and it's been a lot better since then.
Well, Coach, congratulations to you. Congratulations on that 300th win. We'll keep on adding to that total starting Monday night.
All right, thank you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay and the Trojanettes, they win at 43-38 over the Russell County Lady Lakers. As we continue our post-game report, Coach's comments brought to you by McDonald's. Enjoy a meal today at McDonald's on Smith Road. We'll come back, take a look at the scoring and stats after this timeout. Get the final score, Trojanettes 43, Russell County 38 on 104 The Score.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students is just I feel like such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career pathway in general, not just the pathway here, but just this career I feel like can be a great opportunity. The flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay, that's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities, and it has prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
It's not about having kids know content knowledge, like, hey, I memorized this order of things, or I know that. It's actually basically like a knowledge acquisition process. Do I know how to get knowledge? Do I know how to research? What's my question? How do I know when I've learned this? How do I know when I'm ready to go to the next thing? So for them in the STEAM process, what we look at is, what's our question first? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal when it's all said and done? I try to have models for the kids. We discuss things. We look at examples from the real world, and ultimately in the end, they have to figure out the engineering process for themselves. I'll provide them with materials. I'll provide them with instruction, even some direction, but ultimately in the end, they have to build these things, and that's the kind of real world stuff they're going to have to work through. That stuff will take them far beyond what they learn here. It's all about trying things, taking risk, and then applying what you've learned in a classroom to what you do in life, and then being able to develop techniques that you can use outside these walls.
The threes finishing with 12 points. Rachel Bolin had 11, and all those coming in the first half, went scoreless in the second half. Anaya Coffey with 10 points, couple of field goals, 6 of 7 from the foul line. 3-point shot from Carly Luttrell, and a 2-point basket from Addie Averill. For the Trojanettes tonight, 17 field goals, 4 more than Russell County. One of those a 3-point shot. And the Trojanettes were 8 of 14 from the charity line. Abby Farney, the only player in double figures, 13 points tonight. And she had 11 of those in the second half. 6 baskets, 1 of those a 3, 0 for 2 from the line. 8 points for Katie Elmore, 4 baskets. 7 points for Shelby Bird, 2 field goals, 3 of 4 from the foul line. 6 points for Katie Gerald, all on 3 field goals. 6 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson, a field goal, and 3 of 4 from the foul line. And 4 points for Katie Murphy tonight on a field goal and 2 free throws.
Finish up with some stats. I had 17 of 41 for 41%. The bad stat on here is 1 of 14 from 3. Abby hit that one, but we just could never see anybody else get one going. So just 7% from 3, but you're still win the basketball game. That's obviously the good thing. I had them 13 field goals. Is that what you had? 13 for 36 for 36%. 5 of 22 from 3. So they just hit a couple threes down the stretch. Didn't hit any in the fourth quarter. So 23% there. So we turned them over 15 times. Much more in the second half. So 12 out of the 15 turnovers was in the second half. We're in the second half. So that made a difference down the stretch. We turned it over 13. Out-rebounded them 27-23. Had 8 offensive to their 3. And what Piper said is correct. I thought we lacked intensity. I thought we lacked really wanted to come out here and win a basketball game in the first half. And with that changed in the second half. Had some energy about us, won 50-50 balls. And ultimately, we did what's necessary to win the basketball game. But come Monday night, we can't have those lapses because little mess-ups like that will be, finality. And, that's the end of the road. So we get a couple days to regroup, and we know who we're playing. Come in probably a couple more days, Sunday, just a little shoot-around, walk through, and then get ready. Unfortunately, I don't like playing the second game, but that's where we'll be. So we'll have to wait around for that first one to see what happens, and then we'll play the nightcap Monday.
This has been the CPC Commodities Post-Game Report. CPC Commodities, proven our farm made for yours. Time to name the MVP of the game. Brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Harris.
Everybody kind of had a little role tonight.
They did.
To be honest with you, you want to give it to the seniors because it's their last home game. Abby obviously had a good game offensively. Katie Elmore did as well. We talked about Ann Ashley getting on the floor. So, it's hard to pick one tonight. Let's just give it to everybody and give some maybe some momentum going into Monday to bring home at least an opportunity to keep those numbers rolling up there on the banner for the district championships.
Absolutely. We will come back and set for the Trojans and the Lakers. Game 2 coming up next. From Bobby Steenberg in court, Trojanettes win 43-38 on 104 The Score.
I really like the hands-on aspect because I have several students, particularly this year, being that we do have such large gaps from our COVID time, that are having some trouble with reading. They struggle to do that. So when we do the hands-on and they're able to see the models and to watch me do it, that is taken completely out of the equation, and it gives them the confidence to really shine and do all these smaller tasks.
Building that foundation of how students can use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, making those connections with the classroom teachers and what they're doing in their classrooms as well. And sometimes they don't have the time to do those project-based type things. In our STEAM lab, they're able to do that. And then also with our Project Lead the Way, students are really thinking about how to build and solve real-world problems, presented with scenarios, and then they have to problem solve and come up with solutions as a team. And so we're really excited about laying that foundation here at Temple Hill this year.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
2 with the Barren County Trojans taking on the Russell County Lakers of the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. The Trojans coming up 2 points short to a really good Taylor County team, 57-55 on Tuesday night. Barren County is 18-11 on the season. Mason Punch had 5 threes for 15 points that game. Tates Bowman and Bray Bewley had 12 points each. And despite the 2-point loss, Barren County shot 54% on 20 of 37 from the field and 8 of 18 on 3-point shots. Taylor County was 24 of 49 for 49%, hitting 5 of 17 on threes. Russell County, under first-year head coach Brandon Cooper, who is the third coach in 4 years for the Lakers, is 12 and 14 on the season, losing to Pulaski County 68-57 on Tuesday night, despite shooting 52.5% on 21 of 40, including 9 of 22 on threes. Mays Gosser, who was voted the third team All-Fourth Region, finished with 21 points that game, while Owen Loy had 18. The Lakers have lost 4 of their last 5. They're out of District 16. They're the number 1 seed. Going into the tournament next week at Russell County, they will play the winner of the 4-5 game between Metcalfe County or Monroe County, and they will play Sunday afternoon. Those 2 teams will, as the 16th district starts on Sunday. Clinton County plays Cumberland County, the other district tournament game, District 16. Russell County 8-2 against 4th region teams, but have only played Greenwood and Warren Central outside the 16th district, and that was the first week of the season. They won both games over the Gators by 13 and the Dragons by 10, but the Dragons were without 3 of their starters. Barren County leads the overall series going back to 2006, 14-7, when Russell County became a member of the 4th region. The Trojans have won the last 8 in a row against the Lakers and won last year 69-59 in Russell Springs. 10 games have been decided by 8 points or less, 3 of those in overtime in 16, 19, and 21. The Lakers haven't had a winning season since 2016 under John Tinsley, where they went 20-9. Barren County is ranked 3rd in both polls in the 4th region this week. Russell County ranked 8th in both polls. And the Trojans are a slight favorite to win tonight's game. After tonight, Barren County, the number 1 seed in District 15, will play number 4 seed Allen County Scottsville in Scottsville on Tuesday night in the first game at 6. Warren will play Glasgow for the 4th time this season in the second game on Tuesday night. Russell County is a good team to end the regular season with, as they have 4 players that average double figures, and you sort of want to play a pretty good team by before you go into the tournament next week. We'll come back with the starting lineups. This has been the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off, about 5.5 minutes away from the Trojans and the Lakers on 104 The Score.
What I really like with Project Lead the Way and with the STEAM content that I get to teach is it makes those real world connections. It's allowing kids to put their brain in action. It's not that, we're not at that time in the game where we're sitting and getting and taking notes and content. It's taking that content and applying it to real world selections. And that's what Project Lead the Way is allowing us to do and create those opportunities. Those students that you have in the classroom that may struggle with that reading and math are thriving with this content because they're able to put solutions to problems and fix things that they wouldn't necessarily get in a normal math or reading classroom.
Just being able to figure out what didn't work and how to make it work and how to work through that process just in itself for you as a person is important, but also it builds those skills that are going to be necessary for each grade that follows us.
Here at the Business Department, we offer 5 different career pathways: accounting, admin support, entrepreneurship, management, and marketing. We're also adding travel and tourism to our department also.
Name one career field that doesn't use business skills. You can't, because business skills translate across all careers.
Well, the FBLA and the business pathways are so much fun, and the teachers are amazing. Miss Wright, Miss Rush, and Miss Childress are like my moms at school, and they're awesome. I personally love the marketing pathway, and that's the pathway that I have completed. And so it's a lot of fun, and you get to do co-op your senior year if you've completed the pathway. My co-op is amazing, and I love it here. But the business pathway just has allowed me so many new opportunities to meet new friends. My best friends are in the business pathway, and I met them when I was freshman. And we have just completed this pathway together and had so much fun.
Warren, Bowling Green girls take on Warren Central. And Greenwood will take on South Warren. And the boys, it's Bowling Green against Greenwood, Warren Central against South Warren. And in the 16th at Russell County starts Sunday, Cumberland County girls against Clinton County. Metcalfe County girls will play Cumberland County on Monday night. They'll play the winner of the Cumberland-Clinton game. Russell County girls will play Monroe County on Monday. And in the boys, on Sunday, Monroe County boys take on Metcalfe. The rest of the tournament, Russell County takes on the Monroe Metcalfe winner. Clinton County boys against Cumberland County. That's a look at the pairings of the districts throughout the 4th region, and we'll keep you informed of how the other district tournaments are going starting Monday night as well. Join James Brennan and John Butler for the Brown Sports Bag, an hour-long sports show every Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock on 104.7 The Score. And also check out 104 The Score for photos, interviews, and more from tonight's Barren County sports action on 104thescore.com and the 104 The Score Facebook page. But we're glad to be bringing you all the coverage of both the 15th District and all the games in the 4th Region Tournament on both here, 104 The Score, and on Nash 103.7, stationed throughout the region. And we're the only network in the region for all the postseason tournament games. Hope you tune in if you can't make it down to Allen County, Scottsville, or to Diddle Arena for the girls' 4th Region Tournament. Tuesday night, Trojans will take on Allen County, Scottsville at 6, then Warren East and Glasgow. That's going to be interesting. The 4th time those two teams have played this year. We're going to get set for the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Tip-Off, and our first quarter of action tonight brought to you by German American Bank. Supporting the communities we serve and believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. The officials for tonight's game are the same three we had in the girls' game earlier: Adam Clark, Jared Combs, and Will Tolley. And the officials are sponsored by Monticello Banking Company. NBC is a proud supporter of Barren County High School basketball. Again, if you missed the girls' game earlier tonight, Trojanettes winning 43-38 to go to 23-7 on the season. Piper Lindsay getting her 300th career win for the Trojanettes. Starting lineups: Russell County 12-14 of the season. Brandon Cooper in his first season as the head coach of the Lakers, third coach in 4 years. And they'll start Mays Gosser, number 23, a 6'4 junior, averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds a game. Braden Serrato, number 13, a 6'5 senior, 11.3 points, 5.5 rebounds. Owen Loy, number 14, a 6'3 junior, averages 12.3 points a game. Maddox Shearer, number 10, a 6-foot sophomore, averages 9.2. And the other starter, we'll get the official lineup here just with Dylan Stanell, a 5'10 sophomore, or Trey Stringer, a 6'3 senior. For the Trojans tonight, Warren Cunningham in his 16th year as the head coach of the Barren County Trojans. His assistant coaching staff includes Matt Gardner, Jared Browning, and Gavin Withrow. Number 5, Tate Spillman, a 6-foot junior, averaging 14.6 points a game. Bray Bewley, number 3, a 6-foot junior, 9 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. Waylon Clemens, number 33, a 6-foot junior, averaging 5.7 points a game. Mason Bunch, number 4, a 6'4 senior, averages 9 points and 5 rebounds. And Graham Hall, a 6'5 senior, number 10, averaging 8 points and 6 boards a game. The Russell County Lakers down to her right with navy blue uniforms. They have red numbers and letters outlined in white. And the Barren County Trojans in their home white uniforms with burgundy numbers and letters trimmed in gold. As we get the official lineup, Trey Stringer will start tonight, along with Maddox Shearer. Braden Shirato, a 6'5 senior. Owen Loy, and the other starter should be Mays Gosser, named to the 3rd team All-Region by the coaches. He's the leading scorer in the team, and there's 4 guys averaging double figures for the Lakers.
You saw him play early in the year. But that's been a long time ago when they were in the Classic we had really before Christmas, right?
Right.
I think it'll be a battle. I think we obviously should win the basketball game. They have struggled here lately. I'm sure the stat you gave was they lost 3 out of their last 10, or they've only won 3 out of their last 10 games if you run it back. So they have struggled down the stretch here, but we cannot let them build up some confidence early and limp into what will be the first game on Tuesday night.
They average 7 threes a game. They've made 170, 32.5% behind the arc, 45% overall the field. They average 63 points a game. Get up 63.7. They shoot 68.5% from the foul line and 20.5 rebounds a game. Trojans are averaging 61.7, get up 56.3, shooting 42.6%, making 244 threes. That's an average of about 9 a game at 32%, shooting just over 70% from the foul line and 27.5 rebounds. Graham Hall will be in the jump circle for Barren County. And for Russell County, it will be Mays Gosser. They're the number 1 seed in District 16. They will play Tuesday night against the winner of Metcalf Monroe, who plays Sunday afternoon. Tap controlled by Russell County. As Serrato will hand it off to Loy, and he'll set it up for the Lakers. Here's Loy, hands it back off to Serrato. Goes to the right side. He wants to drive right of the lane. Throws up the shot. Good.
Yeah, it wasn't really an ISO play, and they just put everybody on the left side, and he made a move on Mason.
Here's Bewley with the basketball on the left side. Out top, he got Spillman. It's a screen from Hall. Drives right side of the lane. Cut off. Bounces back out to Mason Bunch. He'll give it to Spillman. Spillman deep on the right side. Now cuts back to left. Gives it to Bewley. Bewley will send it off to Mason Bunch. Left side, Tate Spillman. Out top, here's Graham Hall. Hands it back off to Spillman. Man-to-man defense by Russell County. Here's Bray Bewley. Left of the lane. Has a shot partially blocked. Got it back, though. Goes under. Puts it up and in.
It really led him right to the rim. The rebound off the miss.
Ties it up at 2. About a minute gone here in the opening quarter. Russell County with the basketball. Gosser gets rid of the basketball down to Stringer. And now here's a 3 from the left wing. Good for Serrato. He's got all 5 points for Russell County.
Rattled that one home.
And it's 5-2, Russell County. 6:42 to play in the opening quarter. Clemens trying to penetrate, can't go. Gives to Bunch. Right wing 3, no good. Crashing the board is Loy for Russell County. Up court it goes to Schiffer. They bounce it left the lane and kind of bounced off the chest there of Gosser. Barren County back in the front court with it. Spillman, 3 in the air. No, off the right side of the rim. Chased down. Clemens throws it off of the Russell County player and out of bounds.
Wayland staying after it there. We missed back-to-back threes, and we chased that one down deep in the corner.
Bewley will put it in play. Down toward the edge of the Russell County bench. So it comes out to Spillman. Spillman defended by Shearer. They give it to Clemens. Clemens wants to drive. Baseline. Out to Bunch. Left wing 3. Rimmed out. And the rebound comes off to Russell County. Driving it down. Cut off is Gosser. Now he heads into the lane. He palmed it.
Not a call you see very often.
Barren County's basketball, 5:56 to play in the first. 5-2, Russell County. Bray Bewley on the left side, dumps it off to Spillman. Spillman drives right of the lane, throws up the shot, and had it blocked out of bounds by Gosser. 5 seniors on this Barren County basketball team playing their last game here at home. Mason Bunch, Graham Hall, William Compton, Carter Browning, Cashmore. In the left corner, Bunch pulls a trigger, no good. And a rebound to Russell County. Bringing it back the other way on the right side of the floor, Shearer. Shearer sends it out to Gosser. They send it left over to Loy. Loy lost the handle, had to go chase it down the left corner. Got Spillman out guarding him. Comes back out now to Gosser. Leaves it with Loy, and he'll set it up again. There's only 2 seniors on this Russell County team. That's Serrato and Stringer. Working with it, left side, Loy drives, throws it up, it goes in. 7-2, Russell County. Bewley off to Clemens, right of the key, drives in the lane, gets cut off, back out to Bewley, bluffs the 3. Out top it comes to Bunch. He'll go to Spillman with it on the right side. Spillman gets a screen from Clemens. Throws it back around the perimeter. Here's Graham Hall back out to Spillman. Spillman driving, going to the left side. Throws it up too hard. Went to the deck. May have got fouled there, but no whistle.
On the other end, ball skips away out of bounds off the hand of Shearer. And Barren County will get it back with 4:39 to play in the first. I was mentioning a while ago, there's only 7 points separate Barren County, number 3 in the region, Cumberland County, number 13 in the region. Only 7 points separate them in the ratings.
That's pretty impressive. And what's more impressive is we've been able to kind of hold on to that 3 spot for the majority of the year, even though it's been kind of clustered up like that.
Yeah. Of course, Bowling Green, Warren Central, the top 2. They go inside the hall. Hall goes shot it too hard, but get fouled.
Got pushed falling away there towards the baseline. We do have some height at that position as far as an advantage is concerned. We'll see if we can feed it into Graham.
Fouls on Gosser. That's his first. And it's Graham Hall at the line. 2 shots, 66% on the season. First one short. We'll have one more.
Slow start. That's all right.
Hall takes his time, aims, fires, and makes it. 7-3, Russell County, 4:15 to play, opening quarter. Loy with it for the Lakers. Send it out to Gosser, around the left side over to Serrato. And out there is Gosser. Here's a long 3 that is no good. Barren County back the other way. Clemens hands it off to Spillman. Here's Bunch, straight away, 3. Yes, sir.
Well, he is not hit tonight, and he passed up a shot on that last trip. Warren said, don't do it, just shoot it, and that one is a result of that instruction.
Right. 7-6 the score. The People's Bank 3-point shot from Mason Bunch. 3.5 minutes to play, first quarter. Gosser with it. Sends it over to Serrato. And Serrato trying to work against Clemens with a spin move. Goes up with a shot. Banked it up. No good. And Hall comes up with a rebound. He's going to be fouled by Serrato. That's his first. Team second. So it's Barren County's basketball. 3:20 to play. Trailing by 1, 7-6. Bewley lobs it in there to Clemens at the right elbow. Out to Bunch. Another 3. Yes.
You hit the first one, you set up a play, let him get another one.
And Barren County takes the lead, 9-7. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Comes down to Nasser. Left side, Stringer. And now Serrato with it. Serrato trying to make a move on Clemens. The free throw line needs somewhere to go. He'll send it back out to Loy. Now Loy. Deep on the right side. Picked up his dribble. Somebody's going to have to come get it. They give it down in the corner to Gosser. Now back out it comes to Shearer. Shearer drive. Ooh, a collision there. That's an offensive foul.
You take Bray?
Bray Bewley. Shearer's first. 3 on Russell County. Graham Hall checking out. William Compton in the ball game, averaging just over 7 points a game. Trojans have 3 guys that have made at least 53s on the season. Spillman 57. Bunch now with 58. Compton now with 54 as he makes that one.
That couldn't have been more on cue.
12-7 Trojans. And a shot going up no good. A foul on Bray Bewley. That's going to be his first. And that will send to the free throw line for Russell County. Owen Loy. Loy, a 73% foul shooter on the season. Loy, a 6'3 junior. First free throw is good. Twelve to 8. Second shot of the way, good again for Loy. 12 to 9. 2:08 to play here in the first quarter. Barren County's Bray Bewley gives it over to Clemens on the right wing. Gets a screen from Bunch. Gives it back to Bunch in the corner. Now throws it back out to Clemens. Clemens working out front. Dribbling left, giving it off to Bewley. Compton sets a screen for him. Throws it back to Compton. He's open. Lets it go. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Stringer. Stringer out the right side. Lloyd back to Stringer. Half of the corner. Heads toward the
paint. Pumps, looks, throws it off in the left corner. Back out it comes to Serrato. Serrato on the dribble. Minute and a half to go. Comes off to Loy. Loy driving against Bewley. Puts it up with the left hand. Too strong against the glass, and Bewley gets the board. Bewley down the middle. Over to Compton. Spots up. Three. Got it!
Another example. Just keep shooting. That's our 4th 3 of this quarter. And all of a sudden, we have exploded after a very slow start.
It is 15-9 Trojans. Timeout by Russell County.
That's what 4 threes will do, is put a ton of points on the board in a hurry.
Yep. Largest lead here at 6.
That's why the analytics and the game of basketball is kind of changed over the last little bit. There's always, well, not always, but in the last, modern type of basketball, there's been the 3-point shot. But it is more so now than ever that the mid-range jumper is gone, and it's basically layups and threes is how all teams play basketball. That's why this team this year has been fun to watch, but also overachieved for what everybody thought they would do.
Yeah.
We have a chance to pick up win number 19 tonight and push over that 20 threshold with the win first game of the district. But I don't think many people, prognosticators, had us at that position, but that's what the 3 will do for you.
15-9, Russell County. They feed it underneath, breaking the basket, put it up and in. A Scherer
got lost there.
15-11, 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Cade Hardy on the court right now with the Trojans, a 5'11 sophomore, averaging 4.5 points a game. Trying to go back door, goes to Spillman. He goes under, has it pinned on the block shot. Serrato down the lane, gets around Bewley and puts it in. Bewley wanted to take a charge, but he sidestepped him and put it up and in. Compton on the left side with it. 15-13, Trojan lead now cut to 2. Here's Hardy, back out to Bunch. 25-footer, yes!
You just catch it and shoot it, don't think about it.
18-13. Cross-court pass, driving, going under, putting it up and in. As Spillman tried to take a charge, Stringer gets the bucket, and it's 18-15.
A little too far underneath the rim, probably.
12 seconds to go. 9-9. Bewley got a 8. Could have to go. Bewley works against Loy. Drives, spins in the lane. Off balance. Shot. Got it.
That's what makes this team so great this year is options. You guard against the 3. It opens up the lane, the drive, the finish at the buzzer.
And after 1 is Barren County 20, Russell County 15. We'll return in a moment on 104 the score.
We start working all the way from kindergarten, and they start doing, if it's building the 3 little pigs houses and they have to build something and test it and all of these sorts of things, they start that kind of problem solving skills really young. We do a lot of group work, so they have to collaborate, they have to learn how to work well together, how to compromise. It's been really cool kind of seeing them kind of come in to kind of get all kinds of things. And plus it kind of prepares them, it kind of shows them like different career options and a lot of things that they've never thought about before. And so when we're doing Project Lead the Way and we're studying engineering, we'll pull up scientists and we'll pull up astronauts, and we've watched some launches on TV and just stuff like that to kind of show them that there's kind of a big world out there and there's all kinds of places and things that they can do.
Barren County 20, Russell County 15 as we start quarter number 2. Barren had 5 threes in that first quarter. Mason Bunch with 3, Compton with the other 2. Bewley on the right wing, gets a screen from Compton. He'll bounce it left side over to Spillman. Spillman back to Bewley. Now Bewley fades to the middle. Hall working, spinning, going up the shot off the window. No good. Rebound comes off to Serrato. Serrato with it on the right side. Sends it back out front now to Stringer. Stringer will hand it off to Loy. Loy goes right side with it over to Gosser. And going down low, trying to work against Hardy. Spin move, goes up with a shot, puts it in. That's Serrato with point number 9. 20-17. Bewley cross-court pass in the corner. Compton out to Spillman. Spillman over to Hardy on the right side. Gives it to Bewley. almost to the corner. He'll send it back around on the left side over to Spillman. Spillman back over the right. It goes to Hardy. Hardy picks it up, gives it over to Spillman, top of the key. Back right side it goes to Hardy. Long range right, down low, Hall. Out top is Spillman. Right side corner, Hardy. Hardy bounces back to Spillman. Gives it to Bewley. Can't shoot a three, and he gets fouled. He tried to drive in. Foul on 14. That is Loy. His first, team's first of the quarter. Coming in for Russell County is Noah McMillan, a 5'10 sophomore. Averages 4.4 points a game. Compton underneath on the left, gives it in the corner to Hall. Bounces it out to Bewley. Bewley ahead over to Hardy for a three. No good. Ball slapped out, and it's loose on the floor. It's still loose, rolling on the floor, diving for it. Russell County comes up with it. Serrato, top of the circle. We'll leave it out there with Loy. 20-17, the Trojans lead it by 3. 6:15 to play in the first half. Comes out to Gosser. Gosser will give it to Loy, working around to the right side. He'll hand it off, back out, around the perimeter to the left. Serrato with it. Serrato back out top. Gosser hands it right back to Serrato. Serrato trying to make a move on Bunch. Goes to the basket, puts it up. Oh, a foul. His first, team's first of the quarter. And Serrato at the line, a 69% foul shooter for Russell County on the season. First one on the way, good. He already has 10 points in the game, averages 11.3. 20-18. Dylan Stenell has checked into the Russell County lineup. Waylon Clemens coming back in for the Trojans for Cade Hardy. Tate Spillman will come back in for William Compton. 5:45 to go in the first half. As Serrato back of the line for the second free throw attempt. It's on the way, and he got it. Coming in for Russell County is number 20, Caden Coffey, a 6-foot junior. So the 15-9 lead. Trojans have been outscored 10-5 in that span of about 2.5 minutes. Left side, Mason Bunch. Out top, Spillman. Spillman looking right, gives it off to Clemens. Clemens on the left-hand dribble. Gets rid of it over to Bewley. Fakes, drives down the lane, scoops up the shot. It rolled, no good. Couldn't get it over the rim. And Russell County with the basketball. It's McMillan with it. Gives to Loy. 5:10 to play here in the first half. As they send it back around the perimeter to the left. Loy with it. Back right over to Stenell. They give it to McMillan. And now to Coffey. Back to Loy. Loy curls into the lane. Gets stuck by Clemens. Has to get it back out. Now Gosser trying to work against Hall. Inside pump fake. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Hit the front of the rim there. Spillman. Cut off. Out to Clemens on the left wing. Clemens putting down the dribble. Turns. Sends it off to Spillman. Back over to Bewley. Down to 4:25 left in the half. 1 point lead. Down low is Hall. Works inside up with the left hand and puts it in. Nice move to the basket. Graham Hall getting his first field goal tonight. 22-19. Here's Lloyd driving against Clemens, and he gets hung up, but they're going to call a foul. That'll be his first, team second. And it'll be 2 shots for Owen Loy. He's 2 for 2 from the line. They're a 4 for 4 here in the first half. First of 2 is no good off the front of the rim. Serrato checks back in for Gosser for Russell County. Here's Loy, the second free throw attempt, and he got that one. 22-20, Barren County, 4:10 to play in the first half. Ray Bewley with the basketball. Goes in the middle to Bunch. Got a little nudge, no call. Turns on the dribble. Now he's picked it up. Bounce pass off the right side. Spillman dumps it into Hall. Hall. And try to wrap around pass. Going to be taken away by McMillan. Left side with it is Stenell. Stenell drives into the lane. He walked. No call. Shot a bad shot anyway. And here's Bewley. Feeds it off. And a pass underneath to Clemens, and he puts it in.
Good job. Lloyd was the only defender. Drew him just a touch pass for the layup.
24-20. 3.5 minutes to play in a second. As they get rid of it. On the left side, McMillan will leave it with Serrato. Serrato dribbles between his legs against Mason Bunch. Dribbles into the key. Now hands it off to Loy. Thought about the three. Now makes a move. Drives left of the lane. Throws up the shot. No. Shot too hard. Spillman ahead to Bewley. Bewley feeds it underneath the Bunch. He puts it in.
Good job. Another situation where he was going to be challenged at the rim. Mason ran the floor with him to get the assisted bucket.
Just under 3 minutes to play in the first half. It is 26-20. Trojans matches their largest lead of the ball game. As Serrato handles it out front for Russell County out between the circles. Top of the key. Will let it fly for three. It is off high and a rebound by Bewley. And Bewley is going to be fouled. And it'll be on Coffey, his first, team second. Gosser coming back in to replace Stenell for Russell County. Bunch will check out for the Trojans. And William Compton got Gavin Nunn on the court, too, for the Trojans. 6'5" sophomore will come in for Graham Hall. Now Bewley's picked up his dribble, goes to Clemens in the right wing, gets a screen from Compton. Dribbles top of the key, shovels it off Spillman. Left side it goes to Bewley. Now Bewley looking, lobs it down to Nunn. Pass is deflected out of bounds, trying to throw it in the corner to Compton.
Yeah, probably just got to shoot that right. He had some advantage. I know he wanted to get it to Compton in the corner, though.
Nunn sends it out to Spillman. Left side, Compton. Can't shoot. Comes back to Spillman. Loops it in the corner to Bewley. Out to Compton. Slides over. Shoots a three ball. It is no good off to the right. Chased down to the corner by Coffey for Russell County. Here's Gosser with it. Hands it off out for Coffey for a three. Rims out. Offensive rebound. Inside, falling away. Shot goes up and in for Gosser. That's his first two tonight. And it's 26-22. Minute 50 to go before halftime. Bewley. Left side, Spillman. Fakes, drives, goes to the basket, under, puts it in.
Took what the defense gave him. He had two run at him to guard against the three. Went right underneath him for the layup.
28-22. Here's a three straight away by Gosser. No good. And a rebound by McMillan. Back to Gosser. Gives it over to Loy. Back to Gosser. Fires it down to Serrato. Had it smacked out of his hands. Oh. They're going to call it on Compton. I thought he got all ball, but apparently not, according to the official. His first, team's third. Got Max Davis in the ball game for Russell County, and he threw it away, but saved in bounds by Gosser right in front of Barren County's bench. 1:18 to play in a half, 28-22, Trojans. So they hand it off out to Serrano. Serrano wants to make a move inside, spins against Bunch, puts it in. 28-24, 13 for Serrano. 1 minute to play here in the first half. Bewley with it. Bewley in the corner. Compton sends it back out to Bewley. 55 seconds to play in the half. Bewley out for up to the circle. Trying to reach in and poke it away. That was McMillan. Now Compton with it on the left. Out top, Bunch. Right side, Bewley. Bewley looking. Right elbow is Hall. In the corner, Spillman dribbles out. Needs some help. Turns. Fires it back out to Bunch. 33 seconds to play. Here's Bewley driving into the lane. Baseline shot by Hall is in and out and back in. 30-24. Barren County, 20 seconds to play in a half. Davis with the basketball for the Lakers. Down to 10. Davis sends it out. McMillan
driving down the lane, throws it up, partially blocked. Bewley comes out of there with it, but he stepped on the end line. And so with 1.1 second to play, Russell County will have the ball. And they feed it in the right corner for a three at the horn. It is no good. That's the end of the first half, and it's the Trojans 30, Russell County 24. We'll come back with our halftime report brought to you by Extreme Cheer after this timeout. Our second quarter brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op on 104 The Score.
Medical Detectives is part of the Project Lead the Way curriculum, a feeder to the biomed program at the high school. One of the things that I really enjoy about this class is that it does expose the students to a number of different medical careers and give them ideas that there are numerous potential career opportunities for somebody in the medical field.
I would definitely recommend the class for someone who has interest in medical sciences. And you'll learn a lot about the brain, vital signs, and just all around a lot about science.
Classes that we're offering here with Project Lead the Way, it allows them to have those real world problems where they're able to connect with each other, connect across soft skills that they're able to develop and work through those problems together. And so within our school, within our district, we provide lots of different opportunities for students to learn, to grow. And so that's what our goal here is at Barren County Middle School, is to empower students through our learning opportunities.
For me, favorite thing to teach is just anything coding. I guess if I'm picking something specific, it would be JavaScript. That's just my first programming language that I learned, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's so many fun things that we can do with that. For outcomes, just seeing any students like continue in the field, even students prior that I've seen like go on to working in different software development jobs, and I even get to like bring them back in after and be guest speakers to my other students, is just so, I feel like such an awesome thing to get to have and get to see.
It's definitely not what you think it is. There's a lot of different people. You meet a lot of different people with a lot of different perspectives. It's really a community, and you're kind of there to just help each other.
Just this career, like pathway in general, not just like the pathway here, but just this career, I feel like can be a great opportunity. The flexibility that comes with it, and obviously the pay. That's just something that's great for anyone that's interested in it.
Lead the Lakers 30-24 here at halftime. On the Extreme Cheer halftime report, Barren County jumped out to a 20-15 lead at the end of the first quarter and outscored the Lakers in the second quarter 10-9. Russell County had 9 field goals in the first half, one of those a three-point shot. And they were 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. 13 points for Braden Serrato in the first half. 5 baskets, one of those a three, and he was 2 for 2 from the foul line. Owen Loy with 5 points in the first half, a field goal, 3 of 4 from the foul line, and 2 points each from Mays Gosser and Trace Stringer. Maddox Shearer also had a bucket back in the first quarter for his 2 points. For the Trojans, 12 field goals in the first half, 5 of those were threes, and all of those made in the first quarter. Barren County only 1 of 2 from the line. It's all free throws they had from Graham Hall, and that was in the first period of play. And Mason Bunch leading the way for the Trojans in scoring with 11 points, 3 threes, and a 2. 2-point basket for Tate Spillman. A couple of field goals for Bray Bewley for 4. A field goal for Waylon Clemens for 2. Graham Hall, 2 field goals and a free throw for 5. 2 threes from William Compton in that first period for 6. Cade Hardy and Gavin Nunn saw action but did not score in the first half. And we'll come back with more stats here in a moment on the halftime report on 104 The Score. Back with more of the Extreme Cheer halftime report. Trojans 30, Russell County 24. Mason Bunch 3 threes in that first quarter. Will Compton 2 in that first period, combining for 5 of the 12 field goals in the first half.
Yeah, we went on a little stretch there where we shot the 3 ball really well, and then we actually shifted our offense, it seemed like, and when Russell County started really covering up that 3-point line in the second quarter, we started dropping the basketball. Graham had a short corner shot. He had a post-up move. So we have to diversify to be successful in the next couple weeks. We can't just be dominated by if our three's going or not. And so we shot 12 of 25 in the first half, 48%, 5 of 12 from 3 for 42. Russell County, I had them 10 for 20. I didn't match our stats here. I had them 10 for 20 for 1, and just 1 of 6 from behind the 3-point line. We didn't turn it over very much, frankly. Just 2 turnovers is really good. 4 for Russell County, so neither team really turned it over a whole lot. We were out-rebounded by 1, 11 to 12, and they had 2 offensive rebounds. We had 3. So very similar stats as it was at the halftime of the girls' game, and the difference, the threes. Yep. So we've got to look for some defensive adjustments for them. But right now, the eye test says we're a better basketball team than Russell County. You have to at some point exploit the fact that they struggled down the stretch, losing 7 out of their last 10 basketball games, and find the gas pedal and don't let up tonight and close it out with a win here at home, putting you 1 short of 20 for this campaign.
Talked about Russell County earlier. They're 8-2 against 4th region teams, but the 2 wins they had were November 28th against Greenwood by 13 and December 1st over Warren Central by 10. Warren Central didn't have 3 of their top player or their top 3 players even in the games. Now, the only 2 teams they played outside the 16th district in the 4th region, and they beat Metcalf by 27. They lost by 1 the second time. They beat Clinton by 8, lost by 35 the second time. And that was, I don't know if Gosser played in that game or not. I was told by the radio people from Russell County. They beat Monroe twice, 9-6, and beat Cumberland County 2-15. Of course, they play the winner of Metcalf-Monroe at Russell County on Tuesday night in the 16th district.
Yeah, that's why there was some early talk about Russell, that win against Warren Central. But when you take Starks and Unsold off their team, they're completely different. They're a formidable team that anybody can compete with, and they make a huge difference. So that's, we talk about the realignment of the districts in football. I
have that printed off right here, and I was going to go over that real quick.
Yeah. But what happens at Russell County is they're so far out there, away from everybody else. They play more 12th region schools than they do 4th region schools ultimately, and that's that way in all sports.
The draft alignment for the 25-26 seasons. Barren County drops to 5A, District 2. They're going to be in the same district with Bowling Green, Grayson County, Greenwood, Ohio County, and Warren Central. 6 teams in that district.
Yeah, and it's not set. I was talking to Myers the other day. It's not
set in stone. No, but that's what they're looking at.
There's people that are going to petition for everything. You can't play up or down anymore, but they may petition. And I'm not saying we. I'm saying other schools may petition to play in other districts, and when it all sorts out, that may not be our district. But ultimately, I'm not. Not unhappy with it. South Warren moves out.
Right.
Bowling Green is going to be a power. Grayson County, I think you can compete with. Ohio, Warren Central has been down of late. When we played them before and they were in our district, they were really good. Greenwood is kind of on an upward trend, and I'm sure they love the district alignment. So it's not set, but that's not what we'll play next year either. That is 2 years from now.
Right. That's not next year. Next year's schedule will be the same as what we had in 23 this year.
We still have
football season,
Central, North, and
North Hardin and Central Hardin.
Right.
And Warren Central will be in the district. Russell County with the basketball to start the second half of the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial second half, third quarter. Brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Here's Serrato. Steps back, shoots a 17-foot jumper that is no good. The rebound comes off to Spillman. As Spillman brings it in front court. Leaves it with Bray Bewley to set up. He's guarded by Loy. Bewley shouting out the play. Back and forth. Working left side. Gives it to Spillman. Spillman now looking.
Putting down the dribble, gives to Mason Bunch. He'll fire it up. 3. No, it's off the back iron this time. And we have a foul on Tate Spillman, and there were 3 Lakers around him.
Yeah, I think they fouled each other, to be honest with you.
They kind of bumped into each other and knocked each other to the floor. Spillman's first, Trojans first of the third period. 1 minute gone here in the third. Barren 30, Russell County 24. This comes out to Serrato. Serrato going left side with it to Loy. Loy on the dribble. Cuts back to left. Leaves it out there with Serrato. Or rather, that's Stringer. And now Gosser with it. Feeds it, broken up in there and stolen by Clemens. They try to force it down low. Here's Mason Bunch behind the arc. Wanted to shoot the 3. Bounces down inside there. Spin move by Hall. He puts it up and in.
Sold his defender that he was going middle, and then a quick reverse to the baseline for the bucket.
32-24. Largest lead of the ball game for Barren County. 6:23 to play in the third quarter. Stringer with it out front of the left side. Gives it to Gosser. Right side of the key. Gosser gets rid of the basketball. They go down low. In there to Serrato. Throws it across left corner. 3 in the air. Good. Knocking it down is Stringer. That's only his 13th three-point shot this year. On the other end, here's Clemens up with a shot. Won't go. Rebound comes off to Stringer. Ahead. Up to Shearer. Underneath. Puts it up and in. And quickly, that 8-point lead has evaporated to 3. 32-29. 5:45 to go in the third. Bewley dribbling to the left side, reversing back right, bounces it out to Spillman. He'll go inside there to Hall, kicks it back to Spillman. 3 ball in the air, no good. And the rebound will be off of Clemens, came over the top of Stringer, knocked it out of bounds. 5.5 minutes to play here in the third. 32-29 Trojans.
Made her first bucket, gone cold since.
Yep. Here's Serrato with it. Serrato out top to Gosser. Gosser sends it off the right side. And that is Shearer inside. Turns up and under with a shot. It is in and out. Cleared out by Bewley. Bewley into the front court. Gives it to Spillman. Spillman can't shoot. Mason Bunch will. 3. Bang! 4. That's 4 of them from Mason Bunch.
You get a clean look, and you like your chances.
35-29. Trojans, 4:43 to play in the third period. Loy with it out front for Russell. Left elbow, Serrato turns, goes inside against Clemens, puts it up, no good, a foul. Clemens will commit a second personal, number 2 on the Trojans in the quarter. He's going to send Serrato to the free throw line, 2 of 2, 13 points in the first half. Haven't talked about the student section tonight. What's the theme tonight? Free throw no good for Serrato.
I'm not 100% sure. I know
there's like a mix of, I don't know what.
I was talking to one of them at lunch the other day, and they said it was barbecue dads, but I don't know what the other half of that was. So
and barbecue moms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the corner, Clemens with it. Jump pass. Oh, it's deflected. It's loose on the floor. It's Spillman giving it to Clemens. Feeds it back to Hall. He goes under and puts it in. What about that one?
I'd like to see Warren draw that one up.
Yeah.
But, it worked for a 2.
And it's back up to 8. There's Gosser firing a 3. No, off the front iron. Rebound to Bewley. Bewley pushing it left side. Holds up now. Thought about the 3. Goes in the corner to Clemens. Hall posted down low. The front end. Back out it comes to Bewley. Bewley trying to work. Backs away. 3:53 to go in the third. Barren up by 8. And a foul on Loy. His second, team's first. Bewley gets it in the Hall. Back to Bewley. Bewley driving left to the lane. Reversing back right. Falling away. Shot no good. Rebound to Loy. Loy pushing it down the middle of the floor. Runs into Bunch. Offensive foul. That's going to be 3 now on Owen Loy. Second foul of the quarter against the Lakers. Barren County's basketball. Barbecue dads and soccer moms. Does that make any sense?
Do what now? Soccer moms and barbecue dads?
Yes.
I forgot the other half.
Okay, all right, there you go. Thanks to Becky. 37-29. Trojans can extend the lead. Jump shot, Bewley. No good. Rebound to Loy. Behind the back dribble, brings it in front court. A little head fake, drives it right left to the lane, puts it up and in with the right hand.
Our defense hasn't been the best this first 5 minutes of this quarter.
Nope. Diagonal pass left side. Spellman a three. No good. And a rebound comes off to Russell County. They want to run it. 2-on-2 down the lane. Up no good by Stringer. And here comes Bewley with it for the Trojans. And Clemens had an open look. Drives it right down the lane. Lost the handle. Picked it back up on the right baseline. Back out to Bunch. Bunch moves in. Spellman wide open over here. He's going to pull the trigger for a three. Yes!
Took a long route around to get it to him. Mason maybe could have kicked it, but didn't have a clean look. So Bray swung it around for our second three of the quarter.
And Barren County has their largest lead at 9. It's 40-31. 2:20 left to go in the third. Russell County. Serrato trying to make a move inside against Clemens. Missed the shot. Ooh. They call Clemens with a foul.
Not much there. Whalen actually gave ground, I thought.
First free throw is good for Serrato. After missing his last two, he hit his first two, missed his last two, and he canned that one, a 40-32 ball game. Clemens checks out with those 3 fouls. William Compton is back in the ball game. And Jackson Reese has checked in, 5'11 junior. Serrato, second throw, in and out. Rebound to Compton. Bewley will take his time getting across the midcourt stripe. Off to Jackson Reese. Fakes, gets a screen from Compton. Goes back to Compton to the right wing. Back out front. Swings it left over to Bewley. Bewley comes off, fires up a three. No good, in and out. Foul for the rebound, and is taken by Russell County. Stringer walked with it, and they lose it. Here's Spellman. Spellman drives, goes to the bucket, puts it in.
That was a tough challenge there.
And now the lead is 10 for the Trojans at 42-32. Down to minute 39 to play in the third. A long three right in front of the Russell County bench is no good. Ball's tipped out to Bewley. Down to minute 28. Long pass down the court. Spellman drives a baseline. Goes under. Has it blocked and is saved inbounds. Russell County then almost lost it out of bounds here in front of the Barren County bench, but retrieved by Stringer. Stringer will leave it out there with McMillan, who's checked back in the lineup for Coach Brandon Cooper. So they lob it down low in there, trying to muscle it up over Reese. It's up and in. That was Gosser. That's only his second field goal tonight. 42-34.
Took advantage of a mismatch, didn't it?
Ball slapped away, stolen. Gosser takes it to the rack and lays it up. He missed the layup, but follow-up is good for McMillan. 42-36. Bewley stops, gives it out to Spellman. Another three. Bang!
Good recovery. Keep playing.
45-36. 3 threes here in the third quarter. 8 for the ball game for the Trojans. 28 seconds to play. Third period. Gosser, crossover. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. Mason Budge taking the charge. That was definitely a charge.
Yeah, that was the easiest call all night, wasn't it? He kind of reared back and an extra push to knock Mason down.
Yeah. So Gosser picks up his second personal, number 3 on the Lakers here in the quarter. Down to 22 seconds to go. Here's a quarter score after 3. Caverna 59, Metcalfe County 47. 12 seconds to go. Left elbow, Jackson Reese shovels it off. Here's another 3 set up. It's no good for 3. And rebound to Russell County's McMillan. And, they're going to call a foul. I thought he just lost his footing, lost his balance, and went down.
It doesn't affect anything because we're not shooting, or they're not shooting the bonus, but that was a really late whistle, so it made it look worse.
They're going to call it on Bewley, his second. 2.5 seconds to play. And here's McMillan launching up long range. It almost went in from about 30 feet out. That's the end of the third quarter, though, and the Trojans have a 45-36 lead over Russell County heading into the fourth. This is Trojan basketball at 104 the score.
I'm super proud of what we've been able to build in the last few years in our program. Our goal has always been to set students up for success. But what this does is I think it is a game changer because it creates that next step of connections for students to what we're doing in the curriculum and allows them to really see hands-on what nobody else gets to see.
I've absolutely loved the past 4 years being in biomed. I have got so many wonderful opportunities and it has prepared me so much for my future.
I really feel like our rigorous curriculum really prepares them for med school, physical therapy school, pretty much any graduate medical degree. Our table is a great asset. It's really just a really good supplement to help their learning.
Barren County High School is very fortunate to offer multiple career pathways. The biomedical pathway is just one of those, but our focus is always to have students hands-on experience that prepare them directly for the career that they're going to have when they graduate.
Trojans hit 3 threes in that third quarter to expand the lead to 9 after 3. It's 45-36. Outscoring the Lakers 15-12 in that third period. 8 threes for the ball game for the Trojans. Barren County with the basketball, a chance to extend the lead to double digits. They go into Hall, up to the left hand, off the glass and in, falling away. Lead 11, 47-36. 7:42 to play. They go down inside. It's Gosser. Sends it out top. Over to Stenell. Throws a bad pass. Try to throw it on a bounce pass down to Zerato. Barren County will get the ball. 7:34 remaining.
Close it out. Go on a little run right here and get some separation.
South Central Bank bringing you the fourth quarter. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. 47-36. They hand it off to Spillman out front. Gives it to Bewley. Bewley back over to Spillman. Spillman to the right side, being defended by Stenell. Now he's going to work it right side. Leaves it in the corner with Jackson Reese. Jackson Reese circles around, gives it to Hall, left elbow. Out to Compton. Compton wanted to drive. Can't shoot, and now gives it to Reese once again. Reese in the corner. Compton. Compton circles around, shovels it back out to Spillman, gives it to Bewley on the point. Compton with it out top. Compton hands it off to Bewley. Going to fire up a three. It's off high. And battle for the rebound. Coming out of it is Gosser.
I think we actually fought over it and cost ourselves an offensive rebound.
Going up the baseline, going under. Shot blocked from behind. Here come the Trojans with it. Jackson Reese gets into a crowd, and they take it away. He got surrounded by 3 players. Going under for a layup. Good. McMillan. 47-38. Jackson Reese with it. Gives it out to Bewley. Left side is Compton. Compton now looking. Dribbles it out. Looks. Sends it over to Bewley. 6:10 to play. Hall. Spin move. Gets trapped. Throws it back out to Bewley. Penetrating. Back to Hall. Hall throws it back out to Spillman. Fakes one way. Goes the other. Goes in the lane. Throws it out to Bewley. Bewley around the top. Hooks it over to Spillman. He's open. Sets up the 3-ball. Short. Underneath. Put up and in by Compton.
That's what you call running to the rim, and good things happen. It fell right in Will's lap, and Warren has asked him to be more aggressive over the course of the year. Going to the offensive glass, I count as aggressive. We write that one down as a made bucket and extend the lead in a timeout.
Again, if you can't make it to the basketball tournament starting Monday night with the girls at the 15th District Tournament at Allen County, Scottsville, we got the broadcast of every game here on 104 The Score and on Nash 103.7. And you also hear every 4th Region tournament game on both 104 The Score and Nash 103.7, as we're the only network in the region to bring you all 20 postseason tournament games. The 15th District games will also be live streamed on BCHS Live. Get the local news, information about local events, and much more that you need to know from Barren County and Glasgow online by logging on to GlasgowNews1.com. Monday night starts the 15th District Tournament First game, Warren East against Glasgow at 6, followed by Barren County and Allen County, Scottsville about 8. Our broadcast coverage on both Nash 103.7, 104 The Score at 5:45. Barren County up by 11, 49-38, 5:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lakers with the basketball, left elbow is Serrano. And he'll give it to Loy, curling around, jump shot from 12 feet, it is no good. Rebound Gosser, one dribble, pump fake, goes up, puts it up, no good, but a foul. And it is on Hall, his first. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Going to send Gosser to the free throw line. First trip there tonight, couple of field goals. First free throw spins out. Just over a 71% foul shooter on the season. 6'4" junior. Made the third team all fourth region. Made the second team. Second shot is good for Gosser. 10-point lead. They go to a 2-2-1 zone court press. It's knocked out of bounds. Trojans will keep it 5:33 to go, up by 10. As Bunch will put it in play. Gets it into Spillman. Spillman gives it to Bunch. Bunch still to the backcourt, one dribble. Pass deflected up in the air. And Lloyd just touch passes it down. Here's a shot going up over Hall. Good. That's Stenell.
Went into a little pressure, and we turned it over now.
49-41, a 2-2-1 zone court press. Bewley in the middle. Hall dribbles left. Picks it up. Sends it across out to Spillman. Gives to Compton for a three. It is no good. Loy with a rebound for the Russell County Lakers. 5 minutes to play in the basketball game. Loy pulls up 17-footer. Good.
Think about a timeout here. They cut it to 6 now.
49-43. Ball comes in and is poked away out of bounds.
They got a little energy.
Yeah, they do. 4:50 to go, and it's a 6-point lead. Was 11 at 49-38, and Russell County 5-0 run here.
Feel like it was pretty in hand, didn't you? And now they're trying to make a run.
Yeah, Bewley gets it across the line. Bewley stops, looks, needs somewhere to go. Gets rid of it off to Hall, hands it right back to Bewley here on the near side. He wants to drive to the basket. Pass knocked up in the air, deflected on the end line, and it'll go back to Barren. Barren County's basketball. Bewley left baseline, looking, still looking, gets it in underneath the Hall, got the shot to go down, and he's fouled. They were hung on to him, and he made a way to make the basket.
It's a grown man play right there. Catch it, you got somebody hanging on each arm, and you find a way to tough it up to the rim.
Foul is on Stenell. That is his first. Team's first and fourth quarter. And Graham Hall at the line. 13 points tonight, 8 here in the second half. Chance of an old-fashioned three-point play. Shooting 66%. The shot goes up. It is no good. And the rebound comes off to Russell County. 51-43. Here's McMillan. Right side, Loy. Loy drives into the lane. Trying to muscle it up. And it is good, and he's fouled. Foul is on Bewley. That's his third. Team's second of the quarter. And Loy, 3 for 4 at the stripe tonight. 11 points in the basketball game. A 73% foul shooter. Puts it in the air, and it is no good. Ball gets knocked loose, and McMillan saves it from going out of bounds. Loy's in a trap. Dribbles out of it. Goes inside. Puts it up. No good. Battle for the rebound. It is saved in bounds by Spillman. Bewley's got it. He's being chased. He gives it up to Hall. Hall on a 3-on-2 will pull up now. He'll give it to Clemens in the corner. Clemens moves it right back to Hall. Puts it up and in.
That was a delayed give and go. That gets a bucket.
53-45. A long three swish by Loy.
Just their third three of the night.
53-48. 3:46 to play. Punch off to Hall on the right side. Now had it smacked loose out of his hands. Turnover by Barren. And then Bewley in the corner throws it off the Russell County player and out of bounds.
We got as many turnovers this quarter as we've got the whole game.
And we're down to 3:36 to play. Barren up by 5 now, 53-48. Largest lead was 11. Spillman to the backcourt, being chased. Bounce pass left side off to Bewley. Bewley pulls up 15-footer, rims, no good. Rebound comes off to Serrato. Serrato leaves it behind him. Gosser with it. Over to Loy. Loy. He's in the corner, yep. Switch defenders. Goes inside, puts up the shot, and goes down for McMillan.
We're in a 2-3 zone. You shouldn't be able to drive like that.
On a give and go. Here's Bewley to the bucket. Puts it up and in on a pass from Punch. Puts the lead back up to 5 with 3 minutes to play. 55-50, Barren County.
It's a big answer. You have a different mentality when it's a one-possession game than you do a 2. We've had it a double-digit lead, and they have cut it, and they're trying to hang around with us. But we get a bucket of timeout and find a way to maybe change up some defense here. We had just last possession gone a 2-3 zone. I wonder if Warren may kind of bring out that 1-2-2 here, just a possession or two, to kind of throw another wrinkle into what we can get Russell County to do.
Yeah.
Long way to go before anybody shoots free throws, and each team has plenty of timeouts.
Yeah. Barren County with 3 timeouts remaining. Russell County has 4. Trojans with 2 fouls in order. Russell County only 1. .259 left. Barren County 55, Russell County 50. Trojans hit 8 threes in this game, 5 in the first quarter, 3 in the third. And here's Loy with the basketball for Russell County. Angles off to the right side. Gets a screen from Serrato. Ball gets knocked loose. It's still loose on the floor, but Loy found a way to push it off to his teammate. Cross-court pass in the corner. Here's a 3-ball, and it is no good. And the ball is going to be lost out of bounds by Russell County. Right into their own bench. Stringer touched it last. Barren County's basketball with 2:37. Ball comes into Bewley. Bewley looking at a trap. Going to have to get out of it. Gives it to Hall. Bounces off to Bunch on the right side. Back out to Bewley. Now Bewley getting chased out there. Drives it right down the lane. Goes under. Puts it up. He missed the shot. And the rebound comes off to Stringer. Gives it to Loy. Pulls up. Shoots a 3. Got it. That's 2 in a row for Loy. And now it's a 2-point ball game with 2:10 to play. Spillman to the backcourt, gets rid of it to Clemens. Going to have to get it across the line, baseballs it, and here's Bunch going under, putting it up and in.
Get some of those backside layups just to maintain this lead.
57-53 with a minute 55 to play. Here's Loy with the basketball for Russell County. 2-3 zone with the Trojans. Loy off to the right side, cuts back left, pulls up, shoots a 3-ball. It is short underneath. But traveling violation underneath the basket on Serrato. We'll give it back to Barren with a minute 44 left. Ball comes into play to Bunch. Feeds it to Bewley. Breaking to the front court. Gives to Hall. Throws it off to Spillman. Spillman cut off on the baseline. Needs some help. And feeds it in the right corner to Bunch. Bounces back out to Clemens with a minute and a half to play. Clemens gets rid of the basketball to Bewley. Down to minute 27. Barren up 4:57-53. Spillman basketball on the left side. Spillman curls into the lane. Has to get out of it. Giving it back out to Bewley.
Make him foul you.
Yep. Comes out to Clemens. Well, have to foul because they only have 1 in this whole quarter. 1:10 to go. Bounce pass off to Bunch. He's covered up by Serrato. Bunch dribbles it out. Gives it back out to Spillman, and a foul there on McMillan. He tried to pick off a pass. His first, team second, down to 1:03 to play. Coming in for Russell County now is Maddox Shearer. And Cade Hardy will come in to replace Waylon Clemens for Barren County. Trojans basketball at the edge of the Trojan bench as Bewley looks to get the ball in play. And comes out to Spillman. He gets fouled by McMillan. He tried to pick off the pass again. Second team's third.
Got to be careful throwing it back here in the backcourt towards their rim, especially with them selling out with fouls to give.
Yeah.
Bewley loops it over to Hardy. Hardy in a trap. In the middle goes to Spillman. Turns, gives it off to Bewley out front. 53 seconds to play. They give it to Hardy in the middle. Spillman goes under, puts it up, got it!
That's not what they were expecting us to do. We were expected to kind of pull it out and make them foul, but I'll take the points.
Yeah, 59-53. Loy on the right side takes it down to the corner. Giving it out to Gosser for three. It is no good. Crashing aboard is Graham Hall. Hall hands it off to Bewley. 28 seconds to go in the basketball game. They bounce it up to Hardy. They go in the corner, Spillman up the baseline, curls it back out. Gets fouled by Loy, his fourth. Team's fourth of the quarter. With 23.3 to play.
Just hang on here. They're going to come at you, smacking and grabbing.
And coming in for Russell County, in for Loy, is Max Davis. Hardy out of the side to toss it in. Comes to the backcourt to Bewley. And then he's going to be fouled. They reach in on him. It's going to be on McMillan, his third, so that'll put Bray Bewley at the line for two shots with 21.6. Bewley 81% from the line. His first free throw is good. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Warren Cunningham. 21.6 to play before Bewley shoots the second free throw toss. Trojans 60, Russell County 53. And on the Coca-Cola scoreboard, final score here tonight, Metcalfe County lose to Caverna 77-61.
Greenwood boys up 1 Warren East, 42-41. That's the end of the third quarter score. Cumberland County loses to Greene County tonight in boys action 79-73. I have to scroll back for some finals here. Looks like boys halftime score. Todd County was up 33-19 over Allen. Girls, Todd County beat Allen girls 78-61. Bowling Green girls beat Mercy tonight 46-34. That's a final. Franklin Simpson up 30-27. That's a halftime boys score.
And Bray Bewley back at the free throw line. One more shot. Made first. The second one is on the way. It's good. C-153 Barren. 20 seconds to play in the basketball game. Here's Loy with it for Russell County. Sends it out to McMillan. He'll go right side with it. A three ball in the air that is no good. And an offensive rebound with 8 seconds to play. Gosser out top. Firing up a three-point shot again. It's good this time for Scherer. And a timeout by Russell County with 3.3. That cuts the lead to 5. It's still a two-possession game. 61-56 Trojans.
Not much you can do with that when it's pretty much over. Even though you give up a three there to end it. I was looking for one more. Franklin girls won 53-31 over South Warren. Greenwood girls beat Warren East tonight. That's just their third loss of the year, I think.
Actually, they're fourth.
Fourth, okay.
Yeah. Because they got beat Monroe by 17.
Right, right. 50-45.
Greenwood 50, Warren East 45.
Yes, that's the final on that one. Monroe girls win over 66-38 to finish the regular season. A lot of games tonight.
Yep.
Feel like more people than used to take this Thursday night path.
Right.
I think
an extra night to get ready for the district tournament. Of course, some have to play Monday night, so, you know.
Nobody plays Sunday?
Yes, 16th starts Sunday. The 4 or 5 games. Mason Bunch running the baseline, gets it in play to Spillman, and a foul immediately with 2.4. So we'll go to the other end of the floor. Spillman will shoot 2. Yeah, the 16th district starts Sunday afternoon. Okay. Cumberland County girls against Clinton County, and Monroe boys against Metcalfe.
You have to have that extra night because you really
five
have
teams in the district.
2 extra games, right?
Yep, so they started on Sunday. Tate Spillman in the second half, 10 of his 12 points. 73%er from the foul line. First 2 is good. 62-56, Barren County. Second shot for Spillman. It's on the way, and it comes off. Rebound to Gosser. And here's Loy was not, I thought he was going to put up a midcourt shot. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Trojans win it 62-56. Here the season finale at Barren County High and Bobby Steenberg and Court. Trojans go to 19-11 on the year. Russell County falls to 12-15. We'll return with the CPC Commodities postgame report in a moment on 104 The Score.
It's not about having kids know content knowledge, like, hey, I memorized this order of things, or I know that. It's actually basically like a knowledge acquisition process. Do I know how to get knowledge? Do I know how to research? What's my question? How do I know when I've learned this? How do I know when I'm ready to go to the next thing? So for them in the STEAM process, what we look at is, what's our question first? What are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal when it's all said and done? I try to have models for the kids. We discuss things. We look at examples from the real world, and ultimately in the end, they have to figure out the engineering process for themselves. I'll provide them with materials. I'll provide them with instruction, even some direction, but ultimately in the end, they have to build these things, and that's the kind of real world stuff they're going to have to work through. That stuff will take them far beyond what they learn here. It's all about trying things, taking risk, and then applying what you've learned in a classroom to what you do in life, and then being able to develop techniques that you can use outside these walls.
Russell County Lakers here tonight in the final regular season game before we head to tournament action on Monday night at Allen County, Scottsville. This is the CPC Commodities postgame report. CPC Commodities, proven in our farm and made for yours. Trojans had a 20-15 lead after 1, 30-24 at halftime, 45-36 after 3. Their largest lead was 11 at 49-38, but finished winning the ballgame by 6. 62-56, the Lakers scored 20 points. Barren had 17 in that last quarter. Russell County, 22 field goals. 4 of those were three-pointers, 3 of those in the fourth quarter. And they were 7 of 13 from the foul line. Owen Loy finishing the night for the new coach, Brandon Cooper, 17 points. He scored 12 of those 17 in the second half. 14 for Braden Serrato. Now, he had 13 of those 14 in the first half. 7 for Maddox Scherer, 6 for Noah McMillan, 5 for Trey Stringer. 5 points for Maze Gosser. The Trojans held him to just 2 field goals tonight. 2 points for Dylan Stenell. For the Trojans tonight, 25 field goals, 3 more than Russell County. 8 of those 25 coming from behind the arc. They were 4 of 7 from the line. 3 players in double figures tonight for Coach Warren Cunningham, led by Mason Bunch with 16. He had 4 threes and 2 twos. 15 points tonight for Graham Hall, 10 of those 15 in the second half. 13 for Tate Spillman. He scored 11 of those 13 in the second half. Just under double figures, Bray Bewley with 8. 3 field goals, couple of free throws, 8 points for William Compton, couple of threes in the first quarter, and a 2-point basket in the fourth, and a 2-point basket from Waylon Clemens.
Good effort tonight from us. That was a tougher game than it looked, and Russell was really physical. We shot the ball well. Both teams actually shot it well. 25 of 51 for 49%. I had them at 49% too. 2 less field goals, 4 less attempts, 23 of 47 for their 49%. We hit 8 of 21 from 3. They hit 5 of 17. So 38% from us, 29% for them. We only turned it over 6 times. That's a great number from us. They turned it over 10. We were out-rebounded, according to my stats, by 10. You don't see that a whole lot from us. We were out-rebounded 31-21. They had 6 offensive boards. We had 4. I thought Bray was really good down the stretch. He had some tough takes to the rim. Obviously, Mason started the game off well. He missed his first couple, but kept shooting, and then finally found his range. Good to see Will knock down a couple as well. Graham was tough inside tonight, really tough. He took it to the Gosser kid. Gosser kid is a great athlete. He's a really good baseball player. Their center fielder over there, they're a great baseball They have a great baseball program as always, but it was good to shut him down tonight, and really good to kind of have a physical game with an extra night of rest to close out the regular season. So both of our kids, our groups, have great seasons. Now we got to carry it over, as you always say, to the second season.
Second season, one game sudden death, however you want to look at it, because you win, you move on, you lose, you go home, and you hope you can move on.
Right, absolutely.
62-56, Trojans over the Russell County Lakers. We'll come back with more of the post game in a moment on 104 The Score.
I really like the hands-on aspect because I have several students, particularly this year, being that we do have such large gaps from our COVID time, that are having some trouble with reading. They struggle to do that. So when we do the hands-on and they're able to see the models and to watch me do it and do it, that is taken completely out of the equation, and it gives them the confidence to really shine and do all these smaller tasks.
Building that foundation of how students can use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, making those connections with the classroom teachers and what they're doing in their classrooms as well. And you know, sometimes they don't have the time to do those project-based type things. In our STEAM lab, they're able to do that. And then also with our Project Lead the Way, students are really thinking about how to build and solve real-world problems, presented with scenarios, and then they have to problem solve and come up with solutions as a team. And so we're really excited about laying that foundation here at Temple Hill this year.
I have been taking ag class since my 8th grade year. In 8th grade, I was able to be the BCMS FFA secretary, and that's when I first started falling in love with FFA and ag classes. It has made me such a better public speaker. Before FFA, I was scared to get up on the stage and give a speech or even perform with the drama club. But now it has helped me become a better speaker, a better leader, a better server as well, because FFA is also very service-based, and it really has helped me come out of my comfort zone.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Along with Coach Warren Cunningham, where the Trojans win 62-56. Coach, congratulations. This team, their record pretty deceiving, 12-15 on the year. They've played some pretty good basketball teams and they've beaten some pretty good basketball teams over the season. Number one seed in the season. I thought our guys really played well tonight. A good team like this is prepare for next week.
Yeah, it is really good preparation for the postseason, and I'm like you. I think that they're much better than their record, and they've played a good schedule. They've been very competitive with. I mean, we had a lot of common opponents, and you know, they were more competitive with the Dare than we were, and so those guys can. You know, they got 4 or 5 really good players, and those guys have been playing for a long time. Loy's been playing, I think, since he was a 7th grader. Yeah. So I thought it was a really good win. I thought it was a good team effort. We had contributions from everybody that played at different parts in the game, and we needed every bit of it.
Hit those 5 threes there in the first quarter that really got you going.
Yeah, Mason and William. It was really good to have William Compton back in the mix, and you know, we need him to help loosen it up a little bit and make shots, and you know, he's just got to guard and rebound a little bit in order to do that. And I mean, heck, he had an offensive rebound and a putback tonight. That's the first time I think we've seen that. So, you know, just some aggressiveness from him is what we need, and you know, he and Mason shoot the ball with a lot of confidence right now and making a lot of good decisions. I thought our the job we did, you know, when we went through that stretch in the second quarter on the break, you know, Bray, I think it was Bray a couple times, made a really nice pitch to a guy to teammates for layups. Mason did one time. You know, just the way we share the ball is, you know, we've done that all year. We've been so good about sharing the ball and making the extra pass to get a wide open shot, to get a layup, to get an open three. And, you know, I was really proud of our guys.
I thought Graham Hall had a really good game.
Graham was great. And he got really tired, and that's why I called it a couple of the timeouts there, was just to give him a breather and give us a breather. And you know, it was a bad matchup for Gavin tonight because they really didn't have a post player. And when we subbed him, we went small. If we didn't go with Gavin, we went small, and we needed the size in there to rebound. And I know he was tired, but we just rolled with him, and like I said, tried to give him a timeout or two there. But I thought he was really, really good.
Held their leading scorer, Mays Gosser, just 2 field goals tonight.
Yeah, he did a good job on him, and that I said after Coach Gardner had the scouts tonight, he did a great job, and he got matchups, and I said I don't like those matchups. I don't like Graham on him, but I thought Graham did a really good job. He limited him around the basket. I thought his size hurt him around the basket a little bit, hurt Gosser a little bit around the basket, and then just got to keep a hand up on the perimeter because he can get going out there. But it was just a really good team win, and like I said, just a lot of different guys contributed. We made shots early in the game, and then as the game was going on, they were trying to take away the three, and it opened up some things going to the basket.
Yeah, Tate Spillman hit those 2 threes, a couple of twos there in the second half, get you going.
Yeah, and he was struggling a little bit because he had missed some good shots, some open looks, and the biggest thing, and Mason I think missed 3 to start the game, and he passed one up. And I yelled at him to, you can't pass up open shots. That's who we are. That's who you are. And if you pass up open shots, then you probably can't play because that's what he does. And same thing with Tate. I mean, if you're open, you got to stick it and shoot it with confidence. And those guys did that.
Well, the first season officially over, 19-11. You have the second season Tuesday night against the Patriots, the team that you've faced twice this season, and probably didn't do so well the second time, but we try to forget about that one. But you go for your 5th straight trip to Diddle Arena, and also try to go for a district title, your 3rd in 5 years, I think it is. So the Patriots is who you prepare for Monday night, or Tuesday night, sorry.
Yeah, and that's, I just told the guys, we got to get ready here, and the team that we're going to see is the team that beat us 2 weeks ago. It won't be the team that, I said I was watching them on film today, and I said that's not the same team that played against us. And that's the team that we have to prepare to beat, the team that beat us. And, that night they played with a lot of confidence. They made shots, made plays, and that's the team that we're going to get. And we've got to be ready, which our guys will be. We'll be ready. We'll be prepared. And it's just about a matter of, if you guard and rebound, the offense stuff takes care of itself. But you got to hang your hat on guarding and rebound, especially at this time, because the offense will come and go a little bit at times, but that part of it can't come and go. So I thought we guarded well tonight. I thought we guarded pretty well tonight against 2 good offensive teams. So we'll have to, it's important here that we get some rest. It's important that we have good, sharp practices. We don't have to practice long, but it's important that we're locked in and be ready to go.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. At least you got a little extra time to.
Yeah, we do, and that's why we play this on Thursday.
Yep.
So we got some time here to get some rest and also to practice a little bit. I mean, you don't change what you do or who you are at this time of year. You just try to refine some things and probably spend a little bit more time on the scout, even though we spend quite a bit anyway. Just, we'll try to have a little fun with our guys tomorrow afternoon, relax a little bit, and then come back Saturday morning, get ready to go.
All right, Coach. Congratulations to you again. We look forward to next week.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Coach Warren Cunningham and the Trojans, they win it 62-56 over Russell County as they head into the district tournament on Tuesday night against the Allen County Scottsville Patriots. They will play the first game on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. As we run down the schedule for you again, MVP of the game goes to the seniors tonight. The last regular season game here at home, Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris bringing the MVP of the game. Again, the final scores here earlier tonight. Trojans won 48-43 over Russell County, and then the boys game 62-56. The final. Again, the district tournament starts Monday night at Allen County, Scottsville. And in the first game, it'll be the Warren East girls taking on the Glasgow Lady Scotties at 6, followed by the Barren County Trojanettes and Allen County, Scottsville about 8 o'clock. And then on Tuesday night, the Trojans will take on the Patriots at 6, followed by Warren East and Glasgow about 8. And if you can't make it to the basketball tournaments beginning Monday night, you can tune into the broadcast of every 15th district game and every 4th region tournament game that'll be held at WKU's Diddle Arena. And we'll have them here on Nash 103.7 FM and on 104thescore.com on the internet as well at 104.7 FM. Only radio network of the region to bring you all 20 postseason tournament games, and all the 15th district tournament games will be live streamed on BCHS Live. So Monday night we'll be on the air at about 5:45 to bring you the girls doubleheader at the 15th district basketball tournament at Allen County, Scottsville. For now, for Robert Bauer, studio producer Todd Belcher, I'm Jay Turner. Until Monday night, good night, everybody from Trojan Gym.